And good evening. This is the second week of the mid-season invitational for Valorant in the K-12 Esports League. I am your host, Vava Coach Owens, along with our other hosts, Jacob Gamer and Gamer Quack. How are y'all doing this evening?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking.
Yeah.
It's a great night.
Jacob Gamer here. Just got off of a few rounds of comp in Valorant myself, so here and there, the comp experience in Valorant's always a back and forth.
And
But
again,
I'm excited. I'm excited to watch. It's always a nice
absolutely.
little refresher to watch instead of play it. You kind of just lose a little bit of that stress. It's enjoyable.
Oh yeah, it's awesome to play, but I mean we're learning just as much just from commentating and watching this too. I mean you got to think these are higher ranks than what the three of us are currently at Valorant, but
Higher than
we're
ours.
just
Oh,
trying to do our best.
don't
Higher than
reveal
our
him.
receipts.
It's too
Yeah,
low.
we won't do
No,
that.
I'm ascendant. Trust.
So tonight's matchup for week 2, we actually have Virginia Virtual Academy versus California Virtual Academy. And just to kind of give you a little bit of background, just off of last week, Vava played the Washington Virtual Academy Orcas, and it's unfortunate Wava didn't have that fifth player, so by technicality, Vava did win. They did play a nice scrimmage. It ended up being 4-13, Wava taking that win. And in weeks prior, like this, it's just they're just a great team, like a well-rounded team of skilled ranked players. And so, I don't know what that outcome would have been if they would have actually gotten to play with all five, but I'm sure it would have been, a really, really tight matchup between, the multiple rounds versus just the one. But what's even more interesting, in my opinion, if you take a look at the last couple weeks worth of matches, obviously, like I said, that win against Vava by technicality. But you take a look at the week before, we actually played matchups back to back with CAVA and IDVA ITCA, which is Ohio Virtual Academy, Ohio Technical Career. That's like a combined team. But if you take a look at that, we actually beat CAVA the first round, and the second round we lost to IDVA ITCA. But then when you take a look over here, let me bring this up at the bracket for the midseason invitational. Kava actually beat IDVA, ITCA to get to this point to play us tonight. Like, what are your thoughts on this kind of trifecta that's going on between these teams?
I
Jacob, you
think
take this.
I'm the analysis. I've watched a few Valorant games by myself, and I think the interesting thing about when you play match of Valorant, no team you fight is ever the same. So I actually think it's perfectly normal to perhaps do good against one team, but then lose to someone who also lost to that team.
Absolutely.
Like Valorant is one of my favorite games for a reason, being it is heavily strategy based. It's not all about the running guns, the util. It's like just based on your strategy, based on your comps, what your game plans are. Are you planting often? Are you trying to default a little bit? Are you over aggroing them and they can't really stop it? There's a lot of things
Mhm.
that happen in a Valorant game.
I agree, and I mean, players obviously, from experience, play various ways day to day. I mean, you could be, really on point with your aim and your util usage one day, and then maybe the next, not being quite so great. So I think that would probably kind of give a little bit of a testament as to, how these teams are competing and like why we're seeing the results that we are on this bracket. I just, definitely an interesting matchup that we're going to have because we don't know. Like, Kava taking that win against IDVA could have given that boost to take on us, knowing that we lost to IDVA. But they're
Right.
also coming off of a loss from us, so maybe that kind of gives them a little bit of a comeback story to take us down, so to speak.
Though I've watched Valve and Kava fight before, it was close. So I am looking forward to a pretty close fight. A lot of hype plays. We're gonna see some clutches maybe. Your typical game of Valorant.
Wait, people have good days in Valorant? It's not like
Surprisingly, yeah, you'd be surprised. You'll have a good day in Valorant. I had
when?
a good day. I think it was last Tuesday. Like KDs were just on point. Had my ace in the mix as well. Talk about all the fun stuff.
I have a good day every once in a year.
Oh.
Every once in a blue moon, I turn into a wolf and become a god at Valorant.
Oh.
I send it for one day.
Is a blue moon every year?
I don't think so. No.
I think it's just the term once in a blue moon because it only happens every so often.
I think it's what,
okay.
every 10 years?
Honestly, I'm the oldest one here, and I'm not even really sure myself. So I'm not good with facts like that. My
19 years.
7-year-old could probably do better than I could on that fact. So, but the interesting thing is too. So obviously, whoever wins this matchup is going to go on to face whoever wins against IDVA and WAVA. And vice versa, whoever loses this matchup will go on to face the loser of that particular matchup. So again, still going to be an interesting week, interesting bracket going into week 4, even next week, and we'll still be live for that as well. We're going to finish wrapping up the mid-season invitationals around that time, week 3, week 4, and it should be interesting.
I will be sad to see it go.
The good thing is we're not done. Obviously, we are going to be starting the second half of the spring season, and that's gonna. I think that's going to determine a lot too. After having these matchups, giving the players time to assess, their wins and losses and see what they can, kind of come out with, in the end in the championship round when that happens later on this semester. And I do have the gameplay up now. It looks like the map bans have been initiated and a map has been chosen. Looks like we're playing Ascent this first go round.
Nice and simple. We like to keep it nice and simple.
I don't really know what the second round is because the chat's kind of confusing to read.
Well, we'll all find out together. So.
Yeah, I kind of just gave up on it. I'm like, whatever map they choose, that's what it is.
I believe the second map will be Sunsets.
Oh.
And
the final one will be Splits.
And that should be interesting because I mean, if we do go all 3 rounds here, this is going to be a long matchup if that's the case. So we definitely may see some shift in ability and play because even over time, I feel like players can also wear down. But thankfully, most of these have played multiple hours at a time, so hopefully we'll see it all, good all the way through.
I mean, what's grass
Just witness Kale get robbed.
An object. Oh, poor guy.
Neon! I'm a sucker for some good Neon gameplay.
Maybe you'll spot some.
Alright, comp analysis on the attacking side is Vava with Sage, Omen, Fade, Raze, and Reyna. Honestly, pretty typical spread outs. I just think they have good attack power with their Reyna and Sage, and then I argue that an Information Sentinel is better in a sense than Sage. So I think the one thing they're gonna need is to just watch their corners better, but we'll see how it plays out for them. Meanwhile, on defense for CAVA, Omen, Chamber, Neon, Jets, KO. Another double duelist.
Yeah, it's interesting how they basically picked the same kind of stack in terms of player ability and everything. They each have 2 duelists. They each have a sentinel. They each have a controller and initiator. So it's awesome.
I think the interesting I like to see is Chamber though. I think Chamber has a bit of potential going for him on Ascent because there's a few of those small corners he can just kind of squeeze into, catch you off guard, and boom, he's gone in an instant.
I will say, just from looking at this, I think Vava's comp is something I would typically see in an Ascent game, but I don't know. I think... Is it CAVA? I think it is.
It is CAVA.
I think CAVA's attack is... or comp is a bit different than what I typically see on Ascent.
Neon and Chamber particularly being the ones that stand out, but I think both could be worked well.
I haven't seen KO in a while, so we'll see how that goes.
Actually, I was going to say, as somebody who has done KO a little bit before, obviously y'all know that I pretty much did that my first little bit when I was learning the game. There are some interesting flashpoints on here, and obviously that extra information with that KO knife could really help, with the pushes and everything, depending on which site Vava decides to go to.
The meta comp for Ascent actually includes KO, but I think KO is an awkward agent that you'll actually not see many like other people roll them around.
KO's a weird agent for me. He's like the in-between.
Oh, always.
Sometimes good and simple is really good, but I think it really depends on the map and obviously your other players too. Like depending on what who all you're playing with, what kind of
My
utility.
friend, are we seeing the 5v5 that's about to go
Oh
down?
my!
Here?
Yeah, this is
What
about to
is-
go down. The KO knife right there.
What is this game?
It's gonna be Jet with the first blood.
He's gonna blind again.
It's CAVA with the
Just-
numbers currently, but that's down
Just
to
picking
change.
off one at a time here.
One enemy
There's just
remaining.
gonna be one more left
Last
on Vava.
player standing.
Not in favor of the HP. But it's a ghost. A clean tap to the head could make it work.
Oh, and then
It
that was
works.
very clean.
Okay, I just want to say I have never seen anyone miss like a first round.
That was
What
wild.
the heck?
We're obviously in
that?
for a treat, that being the very first round right
Oh
out the
my
gate.
god! Dude, chill out. Save the energy. Hype up.
Now it's interesting, it looks like we might actually have a little bit more of a spread out from CAVA's defense on this side.
A fancy for Jet on mid though. That could be dangerous.
Yeah, this is typical.
Oh, and they're gonna squeeze, it looks like,
What
from
about
mid.
3 on mid?
Yeah, they're practicing mid
He's able
control
to
to
get a
pick for
pick.
Huta. Vava just kinda stuck in lobby, not much space for their name. We see Dibs creeping up in spawn, but might have a date with KO here in a minute.
Here.
That's gonna be the bomb down.
Spike down. Attacker spawn.
And aggression out of
Last
B main on
player
top of all of
standing.
this. It's just emotional support. She goes down as well. That early mid scrunch just kind of took away the options for Vava, especially while on their eco.
Yeah, because really, you could really only swing back through spawn, and I don't know, I feel like swinging through the spawn in this map can really be hit or miss just because of how far back it puts you.
Yeah, mid control is pretty important if you're gonna do spread defaults, but it's also one of the most easily contestable parts of the map.
Will not silence us.
I don't know if this is just me, but I think CAVA kind of like staying together a little bit.
Oh,
Because they've been
Chamber not gonna
Oh.
find his.
Sage being taken out early.
It's even numbers on both right now. Sentinel for a Sentinel. Now it's just up to what is the next play. Neither side has exactly opted to take mid just yet.
Of
Now
CAVA.
we're seeing them both spread out a bit.
Yeah, they're starting to rotate.
KO might be able to get here in time to deal some massive damage though.
Oh,
It's a
and
mid focus coming in.
Jet having 2 picks right there. Splitting off that Vava, or what's left of Vava.
Once again, Vava just
Oh, and
kinda
able to
squished
get a
most-
pick there.
One
CAVA
enemy
doesn't have
remaining.
shit.
And another pick.
He's squished.
Oh, a jump shot. Omen running towards market now, but I don't know if they're gonna see this judge
Oh,
coming.
just not able to.
Unfortunate loss.
That is a ratty spot to camp, and I give him props.
And with the judge nonetheless. Yeah, you're not missing that.
I can't say that I haven't camped there a time or two myself. Just, I mean, it is kind of a prime spot, but you also trap yourself in that spot, so that it's a two-edged sword.
Every time I do it, I always get head tapped. I don't know. I
Yeah.
think I'm doing something wrong.
Usually, if you
The
can
meta
pick
isn't
off,
working.
if you could pick off at least 1 or 2, it's usually worth the effort. But I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. B-side's a weird one to hold.
So me, some early aggression for Vava though, kind of just threatening this choke. Haven't fully committed to it just yet though. And a stack is now formed on the B sites. A fight on mid though. This could decide
Yeah, between chamber. Oh,
a
and
lot. Now, Vava trying to funnel out.
Spike down. B.
Not gonna work out with mid control lost. I think they're after gonna go and try and clear it. Oh, good.
Able to get a
Good
pick.
spotting from Pod, yeah. Saw that aggression
Chambers
coming.
coming here on the side though. We're kind of squishing back in.
They have them right where they want them to be. But with only one holding B side now, they might be able to run out for free.
Careful.
If he can get a pick.
One enemy remaining.
Grabs Omen. And it's just Reyna left now. A heal, but what?
And I don't think they
can
know.
do?
Yeah, he didn't know that they were both coming from main.
They also had numbers, to be fair.
It did.
I'm the last thing they'll see before they die.
The trades were there, but when you're starting out with the low numbers, it's just gonna keep on turning worse, worse, and worse for you.
Because as we know,
We
since
might-
we're in the education field, 2 is more than 1. I just have to say.
No, of course.
So, I know I have to be.
Sometimes I have to
be a little
remind myself
corny.
two is more than
We
one.
have to be a little corny here.
It's a little corny, just a little.
And
I
this
mean, we
might be
are
our first.
education.
This might be our first round with CB to mid control taken here. Might be this Reyna and Jet here for a duel.
Oh,
And Prod comes out on top. Mid controls Vapas. And for once, they got some momentum behind their backs. I was gonna say Prod might even go for a second there.
oh,
Enemy removed.
picked off. And they was able to pick off 2.
A lot of mid
But it's-
fights, but it's Vava that comes out with numbers.
Last
I think they're
player
gonna gamble
standing.
B-sides
Oh.
free, and Yuki grabbing one from the back as well.
Vava has severe numbers right now.
It's all up to Ratchet.
Free plant.
I think she's aware.
Yep.
I think Sage is
Not
aware.
good.
It's a nice pickup and a
Well,
nice
that
round
Omen
from there. They
CT.
definitely needed that for their econ.
They also
Yeah, well,
had
they had their
numbers,
battles.
which helped a lot.
That was their buy. Yeah, winning that was pretty important if they wanted to get some momentum to come back into this game, get some numbers on the board. As I think we're gonna witness another brawl for A main yet again. Not the 5-stack we saw round 1, but it's still gonna be something.
Absolutely. Yeah, because Jet's gonna peek out early, and I'm sure you're gonna get that KO knife somewhere
I
down.
got this fight.
That's an Odin too. Chips a bit off of Sage, but nothing too much other than
Oh,
that.
and
Gets
she's able to
caught.
get one. Oh, at least they were
Snaps out
able to
for
take.
more, but Ooh,
was
comes in and Yuki grabs
Very
one.
blind.
And able to get
Oh.
up just fine though.
Yuki
With the
found a
spray through
pick.
the smoke!
Last player standing.
It's a 1v1 now and the bomb is being planted. A stun lineup.
Not able to quite get that down.
And not able to grab it. Snack falls.
Kava with the clean head tap?
Now Vava's econ. Now in a slightly worse position before.
Prime diff, honestly.
The Prime Vandom does give you aimbot.
Yep. It's true, bro.
It's in the player card, look it up.
It really is.
Both are curving to the head. I
Valorant
wonder if that's-
themselves confirmed that.
I wonder if that's how the I wonder if that's how the meme originated, or if it was just
What
made.
they
up
This
for
is
absolutely
interesting.
No reason.
Oh,
I agree.
Heard
Early
about that
mid
bit.
aggression.
Shot.
Not gonna work out though.
Chambers still
Think they
holding
heard
mid
that-
there. Then you
No
got
online too.
only KO and Neon.
Face your fear!
KO with.
Catches one. The fatal flipping through. But wait, Vava
It looks like
actually
they're
backing out right
rotate.
now.
Vava's
They've gotten
incredible.
Chamber off of mid. Hard to say.
Oh.
Yeah, just
oh.
caught that little bit off
Down
bad.
B.
Bring them down.
Neon going huge for 2 though.
Bring them down. There.
Now they need the bomb. It's not a good situation to be in if you're Vava. Oh, good. All
Oh.
line off the
They
contact.
needed
But it's
that.
actually going to be dead to secure the kills. It doesn't matter. The shots are landed.
5-2 with Kava in
clinging
the
on.
lead at the moment.
Valva clinging on to this half with their life, but they're gonna need to get a few more on the board. I saw Chamber buy an operator for a moment. I wonder if they're gonna commit to it or not.
I don't know if the
think-
Vava people played before this, but I think they're just warming up. Because they're
I
starting to get
agree.
more and more.
I agree.
Oh yeah.
It looks like CAVA's gonna save this round. They do have one
Yep.
Vandal, and they've got a
We
judge.
also have
Interesting.
5 on A again.
Oh, and there's only
free
Oh.
side.
they knew. They have
Falls
no idea that
immediately,
nobody's there.
Numbers are even though. Prod grabs his mid.
Where are you?
They're being so overcautious, obviously for good reason, but they have no idea that nobody's there.
They just got a
So this is
free
gonna
side.
be a
Still looking mid,
retake.
hang on.
They're probably also taking their time due to the econ.
Prod going huge mid. It's only 2 defenders coming from the spawn now.
One enemy remaining.
A brutal angle from Snack.
Take hold.
Absolutely disgusting. Now it's just Jet to worry about, but I don't know if they know that she's happily sitting in this corner.
Oh,
Oh nope, they're gonna
Ah.
clear just fine.
Vava
Now
had
the
a free
momentum.
side.
Now the momentum is starting to roll. Yeah, they gamble stacked A again, led to their defeats. And that duels in mid, Prod just clearing it all out for the team, alleviating so much pressure. Basically just secured their win.
They really love A side. Because they love
they
forcing.
do,
Probably,
and it looks
yeah.
like it looks like we're gonna have that 5v4 on this side.
They could also just feel more better and more confident on A side. And know that if they go B, they can just retake. But I don't know.
Stay inside.
Oh, the Yuto fight. Valva knows they want to contest it. And the Ray's rocket online too. Yuki flying all over the sky. Gunshot shot to the smoke. Nance here and an ult online. She's gonna try and slide out of this. She
Ooh.
is, but she's not gonna find anything. It's just Ratchet and Nahida.
Oh, and he's able to get 2!
Down A.
That is a huge turnaround.
One enemy
Oh!
remaining.
Oh.
It's as well.
And
Last player standing.
Ah.
It's Omen versus Omen.
oh, and they get into the blind! Holy cow!
Dude, it was
What
it
a
was Omen
round.
versus Omen. Like, oh.
They need to keep going A side. Both teams. It's entertaining.
Are they really? Oh.
Dishing out the popcorn.
Oh my god, another second B?
Oh wait.
No.
We might see a different story this time.
Are they leveling out? I can't tell.
No, it's
Yeah,
close to being
yeah,
online.
KO's lining up for one of his flashes. That's going to be interesting considering they're all on B site.
I think you're right. Jet's laying down pings. Yep, sure enough, there's the flash and a smoke.
Actually, I think the
Hawthorne
smoke
showing
kind of
push
protect
here.
them.
Yuki going
Just waiting
huge
for-
in mid though.
For Jet.
But the smoke on
to
B is
have
about to
this-
fade.
Oh, when it does. Oh!
Spike down.
I thought they
Don't know if
had
they can get the
that.
seconds.
I thought Dips had that.
Vava with the numbers though right now.
Oh,
Jet's
severely.
about to get overwhelmed right now.
Oh, with
Ratchet's
the
closer
op,
to back up.
and they got the
Yuki's
res.
going for the ace. Yuki wants this ace, I guarantee you. Hunting for it. Just waiting. But Prod steals it. Ratchet falls, and it's a flawless victory for the offense.
And just like that, we're tied up.
And now Kava's on a save, so now the momentum is really... Now it's really rolling in Valva's favor.
I think the first rounds was just a warm up for Zava. To be fair.
Absolutely.
I agree. I think it just took a minute. Wake up, get the brains rolling. There's utility being used. There's guns in your face. Wake up, counter with your own. Shoot him back. Spread out defense this time. We still got mostly 3 on A side, but they're gonna have to give it up, I believe. Jet might go early for one, but Prod's gonna shut it down. Prod gets another through the smoke.
Off, he would have
Well,
aimed a
trying to get
little
one.
up.
Spike planted.
Trying to get a wallbang in there too. Just crowded in heaven and tree.
If he breaks door, I want to help him.
A wall is up on door now though.
Oh,
And Ratchet is up there and Neon's down.
One enemy remaining.
Gets one with the stinger. Yuki immediately retaliates. And Chamber falls next.
just too quick.
Last
was
round
very
before
split.
the
And we
switch.
might actually have some trouble because I believe their KO is disconnected.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, he
old
currently is
guy, yeah.
disconnected. So we're gonna see a timeout here to see if we can get him reconnected first.
What was
Timeouts are
that?
totally allowed to be
Oh.
called, right?
Absolutely, yeah. They can be called by either team. It looks like he reconnected pretty fast, so we're gonna get started back here in just a moment.
I feel
Just
like the
lay
one
it
thing
out,
I've
this
been
countdown.
I feel like the one thing I've been very surprised when I watch these matches is that there actually aren't any timeouts. There's no talking about what we've seen or how we're gonna adapt to it. They're just here for the thrills, and we're here to run forward, shoot them, and win. Here's one thing I think they should know in their timeout, though. Yuki and Dibs are both one-off ults. It could be a clean victory for the offense if they manage to get one or both of those online. On the other side, though, you got Nahida's KO, who has an ult of his own.
When it looks like from where they're at least going before this timeout was called, it looks like they're gonna end up being split up again. But Vava's gonna be looking at B.
If you get that raised rockets, suddenly you're in a lot more control.
I think that's one of my issues with KO. His ultimate.
His ultimate, yeah. I mean, I personally I haven't had much luck with it, but again, I'm not talking from much experience considering my rank. So.
Look how slow Vava's playing, they know.
Oh, and right
Yeah,
out.
aggro.
Oh, Yuki with the pig.
I think Yuki tried to be
Oh, there
aggressive
goes
one more time, and that
that
rocket's
ult.
coming in just like I said. Numbers are even right
Oh,
now.
and KO's gotten hit by the Prowler.
How long can you truly hold the site for? All of them are on it.
Oh,
Vava doesn't have much space, so it's one thing going
Player
right.
standing.
Oh my
Kava's might come
god.
up top here. It's just Dibs left.
Oh.
As they roll out. And it's a sure victory for Kava, and even have
Nice
to
job.
get things
Go, go, go.
rolling.
I'm gonna have to say that's that. Oh,
and so for the first half, we're completely tied up.
this is gonna be good.
Oh yeah.
Switching sides. I'm out of here.
I'm very excited to see how things change on offense for Kava. I feel like their comp was just a bit more defense-sided because they were able to take such early contact with their chamber and jets, get out of jail tools. But on the other hand, you have Neon and Jet who can take space within seconds. The only thing you really gotta worry about is that Sage Wall.
I think Kava's evening out, or sorry, Kava's evening out.
If I was even out, spread outs.
And it looks like they
They're
might
pretty similar
fake
spread.
B.
Kava has a jet lurking B.
No, that K Knight's not gonna tag anything. Now they turn their attention to mid. But so does Vava.
That's-
No shots gonna be landed just yet. But we got the spike currently moving towards
They
B
don't know
sides.
the Jet's right there at the
Does
moment.
Jet clear this?
She does.
It's gonna be a pick on emotional support. And now Prod
Rain-
in a world of trouble. He needs to win this, hold that space for his team. But Pastina crushing in from the other side. There's only so much you can do. The B side is theirs. Oh, almost getting shot through the smoke from that Fade Haunts. But on the other hand, we got Snack here doing a bit of a late rotate, might get caught off by their chamber right here. And for sure,
Enemy remaining.
both members
Oh,
snagged through that
just-
smoke.
Oh,
Walked in and took it.
that jet lurk helped them so much to get B.
It's what I've seen from Vava before. The over rotates. All of a sudden, you're not holding the space that you need. You got people behind you just like that. This could be a rough defense for them if they don't recognize that flaw.
And it looks like we're going to see something similar Or actually, no, not similar. I'm not even. I'm thinking of from the Vava's perspective. We're gonna have a 5 stack on B.
Dude, I am too. Don't
Sorry,
worry.
my rounds are getting mixed up here. Oh, nice mark there by Fade.
Yeah, almost got hit. There's
And a
smoke.
pick,
He's gonna be able to
and
find
another
one.
pick.
Nice, two. Finally falls, but that's huge econ damage.
Even just with
There's
the
a
pistol
Phantom
round.
out. Phantom now.
Oh,
in
now
his
the
hands.
pick
They
there.
both give it to the defense. The defense has numbers and a Phantom. It's not good if you're a fan of CAVA.
Oh.
Last player standing.
He knew that he knew that they were gonna 3 swing on him. This
This
is
game
from
is
both sides.
severely tied. I think both teams are very well in skill level and very even, so to speak.
It's entertaining, yeah. The momentum's gonna flow really heavily for Valva right now, with both that eco being converted in their favor and a Phantom stolen from the defense. Now it's CAVA who's gonna have to think carefully about their next couple decisions here. As we may see just yet another B rush.
And it looks like we might have a little bit of a fake from KO over on A.
Is he
Ooh,
faking or is
yeah.
he lurking? They normally
Could
start with
be.
the can knife here. Rod is also kind of against that position. So knife finally come out. And Dib's actually gonna get one through the wall on this side of sense. As their execute begins. Dib's gonna get another. Emotional. Gets theirs as well.
Last player standing.
And the flank coming in
Spike
from
down
Yuki.
B.
It's just KO mid. Might be the catch product card, but I think that's
KO
the
is
best you're
so
gonna get right now.
lonely. He has to get Spike, but the only way is to push through.
Yeah.
And Valva's controlling every sector of the map. Might run straight into Snacks crosshair
Oh,
here. No, it's gonna be
is able to
Native
get-
on top.
Oh. There wasn't much you could do in that situation.
Nah, 5v1s. Yeah. Enough said.
That's how you
5v1.
5v1. There's no need to explain that. That's the 5v1. Point blank, dead to the mark.
CAVA might be forgetting something important though.
Yeah, that's. I'm curious as to.
Unless they're doing that on purpose.
I don't think they are. Someone
KO.
needs to
I
remember to pick up the
I
big
believe.
boom.
Yeah, they
Okay,
did
there
go
we go.
get it, so we're good now.
Where are you?
I think
Oh, yeah,
Dibs
knife
is gonna
back
do
on.
the Odin to the wall on B. Said they
Oh,
Did
they-
that
and
last
they-
time. Got a pick.
Are
for
they
it,
gonna
yeah?
over rotate again? Because they were slowly sneaking up on A.
He says there now. Neo might get caught mid here though. Yep, there it is. The timing in Yuki's favor. The execute. Darting. Prod is chased off that angle. Might get one here though.
Spike down
And dismisses
A.
out
Dismiss,
just
yep.
fine and safe. Yuki get one of his own as well. Not in the best position. Chamber stuck in
One
hell.
enemy remaining.
Jet falls. Now it's just Chamber in a classic, standing in Valva's way of their 9th victory.
Oh. Lava's doing really well in defense.
I did not know the satchel could push the finisher
I
like that.
saw that. What?
Hey, what? What?
I wanna try that now. Ooh.
I'm
I
gonna
need
raise
to
me
try
now
that
just to push the dead bodies of my enemies
I wanna
around.
push the corpses.
That's just
Please.
like I didn't realize until I started watching videos on Deadlock's walls, which is what I mentioned. I know in one of our matches that you can actually like use it to boost up and everything, kind of like Sage walls.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
very interesting. I didn't even know you could jump on top of it.
Yeah, I
I
forgot
didn't-
about that.
I
It's
knew you
very
could do it,
hard,
but
Oh,
yeah.
I'm sure it's a very thin. Yeah, I can only imagine.
Sage wall is humongous. It's hard to miss, but that's.
This is
Rod
interesting.
has a lot
They're
of people on
all
his doorstep
mid.
right now.
Oh,
He's
he
got
got-
some coverage.
Oh, two.
Oh my god.
One enemy remaining.
Emotional, getting a few more too. Last one's mid, and Yuki is
And Yuki.
aggroing for
Oh
that
my
kill.
god. Baba is swiping right. Holy.
And I thought their defense might be worse. No, it's starting out just fine for them.
Their defense is actually better, if anything.
It's like it's actually kind of hard to figure out
There.
what exactly CAVA is doing.
Oh, this is
because they're
interesting.
managed.
because this is gonna be end up being like another tight brawl here with the 4v5.
Uh-oh, a 4v5. Uh-oh, and Fade's gonna... Wait, is Fade gonna
Yeah.
do the thing? Yeah.
I think so.
Missed.
Oh, with a C's on top.
You
of
want
it.
to
Oh.
play? Let's play.
Well, they ain't
Oh,
gonna
but
get
wait,
They
they're leaving it.
immediately lift.
I think that
Actually,
Raze
that's
rocket scared
smart.
them off.
It's smart on Kava's
Getting
side.
mid. Yuki actually gonna go down. First blood for Kava. If they can get this res off though.
Oh.
And no, emotional. Gonna snatch that kill right back. But Bastina with vengeance serves best. And they start storming the B sites. With map control mostly in Kava's favor, but could be argued. It's pretty spread out right now.
Spike planted.
Oh, wall to shut off chamber. That's just petty. That's just real petty. So we're gonna see this retake attempt coming in from Vava right now.
Oh,
Oh,
and a pick
Jet's
there.
attempt snuffed in an
this
instant.
is
Kava
such
gets
a-
one of theirs though.
Last player standing.
Rod's going to huge though. They know the glasses.
Oh, and he
hanging on
gets-
markets. Vava's tapped though.
Oh
Oh.
man.
Jibs with the
Okay.
walk around.
I will
And
say,
another.
on
another
behalf
victory
of
for
Kava,
Vava.
they were smart to push back.
That was a very close round, though. I mean, for real, like
Yeah.
coming back the way they did.
Mm-hmm.
They could have had that.
I think they
Feedback.
realized there's that stack B. Immediately made the call to leave. Fought mid. Almost came out on top in the end. So now we're seeing an A play start grouping up here.
Yeah, and the
They've got two dual assaults.
econ. I mean, there is 3 vandals on the Kava side, but currently there's 2 pistols, a sheriff.
I think the duelists might just block their ults though. I think that's the plan. But we're seeing some early aggression coming in from Volley here, and it
Chamber.
might just shut down all of their plans.
Oh,
Neon's gonna try and
picked
hero
off
their
by
way to
Jet.
this. And Broad is low. Tag just a bit. As you see rotate start coming from Kava. Just gonna find one for them. Tries to get a second.
Oh wow.
Gets their second.
Now it's tied in numbers.
Mm-hmm. But they're gonna
And
looks like
no
they're
one
gonna back
online.
off.
Yeah. Oh, faking
Now
it.
they're oh yeah.
Oh, it's gonna work, maybe? So
Well,
Snack is gonna stay anchored A, just in case. But Snack might not be expecting to run into
Oh.
this.
One
Oh,
enemy
you killed a pistol!
The
Oh!
ratchet is there as well!
Okay, so now it's just a 1v1. Fair
And
game.
now Dib's running back. I think they're gonna
Oh.
catch Ratchet!
Ooh.
It's another close round!
It's that Oni. The Odin man.
match point.
Oh my god, Prelude to Chaos Operator sounds so nice. How did I just find this out? What?
Ode uses it for good reason.
And
I
Sa-
mean, what?
Sage has res on this round.
Defense is a lot of ult prepped
yeah.
up. I think most threateningly, though, would be Fate's ultimate.
And the thing that's gonna help them, like you said, is their ultimates.
Mm-hmm.
Last round, if they pop that ult, they can smash them hard.
I like the Season 8 combo we're seeing coming in on main. Emotional gonna try and get some space. Doesn't see anything, but it might just be a faint rotate. Now no one's coming in from B though. And Neon running in. Ultimate online.
Spike drop.
Clears the site faster than my dad left to get the milk.
Okay, bro, that's like the second time.
I can't help it.
Spike planted.
Vava holds good space though. And like I said, that fatal.
Oh, and they're ready to res.
Can
Oh,
we
it gets the-
replay that?
What was that?
Did we
Hello?
get a replay?
Did I catch what actually happened? Is the problem.
Did you get this operator in the air 2 people at once?
Defenders
Is
win.
that what I just saw?
Can't stop here.
I was playing
not
on
what this-
Sage off of that one, so I must have missed a very big play there.
I was playing off of Yuki's victims.
So
Flies with
many-
Satchel's operator gets 2 with 1 bullet.
So many things happen. I missed it. What? That was so quick. Hello? Oh my god.
So Vava takes round 1, 13-7.
I will say though,
Pretty
Kava put up a
convincing
great
start
fight.
to this. It's a pretty convincing start to the series, especially with how even that first half was, and then how it just
Absolutely.
immediately turned around for Vava.
Well, and Sunset's going to play off of obviously very different standards with having as many places that you really have to check those corners.
Oh yeah. I think the one also big thing you gotta know about Sunset, which I think is what made people dislike the map, there's not a lot of free space to take. You could actually compare it to Ascent's mains, but it's even smaller. The barriers are right there, and it's a lot easier for the defense to contest those areas.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I feel like, honestly, anytime I play Sunset, like, I always feel like A is, like, one of the easier sites to take, like, when you're on attack. Just because of that B long, like, you're having to clear that and then try to get out into the open. Now, if you can somehow manage to push the defense back, you know, if you can overtake that B site, it's obviously good for defense. You know, and having to retake is not an easy site, or easy feat.
A-site is definitely a weird map to split you into two in order to effectively take the sites, which scares off a lot of people, and there are ways for the defense to contest this. The first big thing they can do is just contest that immediate choke before it splits into two. If you're able to control that little area, you're actually able to scare off the offense pretty well. The second thing you can do is just stall and get control of one specific path, so at least you have that one secured for you for your retake. But that might not go as well because you still gain shot from the other path that they just took.
I'm actually low-key excited to see this because Sunset, I definitely think, is one of the weirder maps in the Valorant queue.
It is.
Especially A-Site. And so, seeing how they played on Ascent, I'm excited to see how they do on Sunset.
So many people dislike Sunset initially, but I like it. I think
think
it's
it's
an
alright.
incredibly fresh map to be thrown in.
It's
and at
very
least it's not
refreshing.
Lotus, alright?
Oh my god,
At
don't.
least it ain't Lotus.
At least it ain't Breeze, bro.
I actually
At
don't
least.
mind Sunset. I mean, believe it or not, like at first I was a little skeptical about it, but like I don't know, like I kind of took a little bit more of a liking to it. It's like it's good to help you, you know, practice, especially for checking those corners and you know, getting your sights lined up and you know, kind of coming up with different plays based off of how many corners there are to actually check with your util.
Definitely.
Initiators such as Fade and Sky on this map are like almost a necessity to get something rolling for your site takes.
I don't know. Like I said, I'm mixed on this map. Like, I like it. I won't hate on it. I just won't say it's not one of my favorite maps.
By all
But
means,
it's okay.
to each their own.
I prefer this map over Breeze any day of the week. But that's just me, personally.
Well,
I feel
see,
like a lot of people.
yeah, I was gonna say
Go ahead.
I dislike Breeze, but like now I've started to like like Breeze is okay with me. Like I prefer Breeze. I don't know.
That's me with
I don't know.
Xbox.
I don't even know. Like I used to hate some of the maps. Fracture's
Hey,
always
man.
one of the Fracture's still one that I'm not
I don't
super
like
keen
it.
on.
I hate it.
That's
I'm
that's
sorry.
probably my least liked map out of all of them.
Hey,
is
man. Oh my
Fracture.
god, finally someone!
But I mean, obviously, with not liking a map, kind of like Icebox. I used to not like Icebox at all, but honestly, like it's kind of grown on me. So like I feel like each map, you know, eventually does in some ways. I don't know if Fracture will ever do that for me.
It won't do that for me. I know.
Fracture's a weird map. I understand that, but I think there's ways to play that map, kind of similar to Sunset. I think you just gotta learn.
Oh sure, yeah, you just
what
gotta go
works on
through
the
it.
map, and you're gonna start enjoying it just that little bit more. I think Breeze sucks. I would like to hop on that train as well. I don't like Breeze. I'm not a fan of it. It's not particularly a fun map. So, I believe early when I started the stream, I might have said that one of the things I love about Valorant was the strategy. My issue with Breeze is that it feels like it takes away that strategy because of how open the map is. It's walk forward, gun, right?
Gun.
But like, take the smokes for example. Your only real effective smokes on that map are Viper and Harbor, and maybe Omen. I've seen some teams run Omen on that map. And like, hell, you might even throw Astra in there. But it's like, why would you run Omen when Viper is clearly just the much better option to cover all those angles?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All
Oh my
right,
God.
so they finally were able to get in their positions for attacker and defender, and kind of was a little bit of a breather, kind of getting that game set back into place, a game focus. So let's see
Oh, yeah.
what's gonna play, and looks like we've already got 3 locked in from Vava. Pretty standard players from these from Snack and Prod and Emotional playing their mains.
Yep, same agents they played last map.
Oh,
Oh,
someone DC'd.
got
Well,
some
now that we have more
technical
free time,
difficulties. Do we have a technical difficulty slide to roll on up?
it was someone on Vava. Emotional. Wait, what?
Oh,
Yeah, we
her
have a
game
Valve
crashed.
members game. Yep. Game
Well,
went kablooey.
And this is exactly what can happen with any kind of technology. Is and we've seen that for
Kablooey.
several weeks. It just is what it is. I mean, she'll be able to get that back up and running with no issues, and we should be good
Sometimes technology decides what happens.
Yeah.
It ain't up to you.
Oh, you can have
I
the
do-
best gaming PC and it still crash. I mean, it happens to literally
Mhm.
everybody.
Oh, definitely. I also do want to say that people will target me for this, but I think that the map queue right now is a bit boring.
Say the map pool is a bit boring.
Yeah, whatever, map pool. I think it's a bit boring right now. Just saying personally from my experience.
I mean, it's an understandable take. My issues with the map pool are Breeze and Lotus, and a little bit of Icebox. So that's why I'm not particularly a fan. It's because there's 3 maps I'm like, on.
I don't understand why they took out Haven. I thought that map was perfectly fine.
They wanted to give Icebox a chance to slide back in. It has kind of
At least
received
take
mixed
out
opinions.
Breeze. Like,
Now, if I'm not mistaken, weren't there like rumors on potential fixes or add-ons and stuff to Haven? I mean, don't usually once they pull a map out, don't they usually update those in some form to make them slightly different?
yeah.
Normally, yes, but I don't believe it happens all the time. I'd have to like check up on the history of it.
Fair. All
I
right.
think there were some rumors of Pearl coming back or something. Fracture maybe.
I wouldn't mind Pearl's return. What are there's like 4 maps out, right? Fracture, Pearl, Haven. I'm trying to think. Is there one more?
Fracture, Pearl, Haven.
I'm like going down the list in my head.
There
Oh. I found my 4th map to dislike in this pool. It's Bind.
Ugh.
And see,
I
like
don't think
me, like I don't mind buying so much. I don't know. There are certain elements, I guess, of Bind that I don't mind too much. But I don't know.
I think
that annoys me.
I don't dislike Bind all that much. There's actually there's a bit of strategy to it, and it's not overly like sided. I think it's slightly attacker sided, but I don't think it's overly attacker sided. I think my one issue with Bind is that it does kind of force you to play a lot of information games. Since there's no mid, you just have to focus on those sites itself. So you just have to play with a lot of initiators, or you're just not gonna get the information you need, or find something to do.
Respectable.
And then what some people might agree with and what some people might disagree with is my slight dislike of Icebox. Particularly just B-Site.
I hate this night. I hate it.
Alright, for our comp analysis on Vava's side defending first, Sage, Omen, Reyna, Phoenix, and Sova. Basically the same thing of double duelist, your information, Omen, and Sage. Pretty standard. I am kind of curious to see Phoenix work on this because I think that tight corners are going to serve those flashes. I think Phoenix flash. I think it work. I think work on Sunset because corner, very important.
Cause corner. Okay.
So you can focus because it's short range. You know, it's such a good flash, but it's short
Is that
range.
even
You got-
grammar?
Cuz corner.
Corner.
Nothing about what I said in like the past 60 seconds was anywhere close to good,
Guys,
my
cuss
friend.
corner, bro. Literally just cuss corner.
The education field, folks. The education. I'm just.
Yup.
That's such a.
If this
That's
guy
okay.
works for our education
That's
field,
okay.
please, and I beg you, please take your child out of in.
just messing.
Meanwhile, we're seeing some B aggression here, but it's only Yuki holding the sights. And no utility, just the sheriff. And now Pod might be backing up here from Market. Gekko's blind. Covers.
Oh, and able to get a
Not
pick
getting
through
one through the
smokes.
smoke, though.
Not quite
And he
able to
gets one
get
for the
backside.
team as well, though.
And Vava looking to have to retake.
Oh my lord. A body shot to Snack. Gekko saying hello. Peeping into the smoke.
Oh,
That's
and a
by
nice.
Faith. Gekko goes for another. Falls, but no health for Snack at all. Dibs. Saving the day. Grabs
Yeah.
one Market.
Cover going out.
Last player standing.
Oh, Snack.
And they able to get
got them all
both.
lined up, yeah.
And Vava takes pistol round.
Dang. That was a clean
Fight
take
is
from Snack.
diffused.
Great throwing bow. Gonna let Dibs have all the fun, saving their life. Now it's gonna be CAVA is gonna be forced onto an eco, I believe. If they play this like a lot of people normally do. You save if you lose the pistol, and then you buy up your vandals for the next.
Maybe they are.
But the people who win buy weapons of their own, and then they'll bonus those into their vandal round and attempt to get instant damage.
Oh, and it looks
The
like
most
we're gonna see.
important thing-
I was gonna say, it looks like we're gonna see mostly sheriffs and a couple specters from Vava.
Yeah.
It's gonna be interesting. They're gonna have to prioritize more just light little peeks rather than holding an entire push. But Kava's gonna play it slow, so it might work out very well in Vava's favor. Especially with, I believe, Hida, might not be loaded in right now. Yuki might get overwhelmed here. No HP, but backup from his friends. But only so
And they're
long can
chasing
that
him
backup
down
last.
a little bit to try to chase it.
It's a game in the spawn. A heal for Yuki though. Things are looking just that little bit better. Snack grabs one. There's fights happening on opposite sides of the map. It's hard to keep track of everything that's happening.
Did you get the pick?
Oh,
A double ammo ran out.
oh, and he's able to finally make connection. Oh, and two.
Oh.
Not hitting the shots, but the last is AFK.
And there's the defuse because the
Wait.
fifth player.
Oh,
Oh,
nah,
he
won't
is.
make it.
Unfortunate. Too late.
Man.
He's gonna try to
Wait,
take
he
out
actually
one
going
though.
in?
He might try to take one out. Oh, he took
Oh.
one out.
Oh,
He got the
Doing
pick.
as much damage as to that to that eco as much as he can.
He can buy vandals too, so he got the pick.
I've said this before. One of the more important things you want to hit on these first 3 rounds is your economy. Every kill matters because the money isn't exactly like it's not spiraling out of control yet. So every kill matters. Every
Money
kill.
is precious at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Every
Cabo with
little
a full
penny
buy.
counts.
Binks might fight this. Oh, the self
blind
flash by
himself.
complete accident. It just bounced off the wall instead of curving around it. Binks still blind. So in that
Uh-oh.
corner. Might be able to hold this. Vava so far shut down any attempt at taking the site.
Snack with two.
Oh,
And
Spike
now
down.
having control of Spike there.
enemy
Oh, and
remaining.
taking out another through Cypher's cage.
Nahida
Oh, and Gecko gets two.
I think Nahida meant to shoot Yuki there. But actually got the pick on going chilling in the cage.
They're just chasing him. Oh, he's
I was gonna say
able to get another
Nahida-
pick. Still doing some damage to as much eco as he can.
I respect it. Like,
Absolutely.
You want to damage econ. That's
At that point, I mean, you may as well.
yeah. What
Nahida's
else can
about
you
to
really
go
do?
huge there with an ace.
So it looks like I think we're about to get another potential pause. I believe one of the players may have disconnected. Well, I don't know. They're all moving around, so I'm not sure. I believe Cypher's the one that might be.
Oh yeah, he
AFK
isn't
at
on
the moment.
minimap. He doesn't have a marker on the minimap.
Match timer is paused. They're not gonna do a timeout on this, but might as well treat it as one.
And you wonder if too this has anything to do with the possibility of the network connection. You are facing literally opposite coastlines here, so we're having to use you stream off that Texas server and everything too. So it could be a number of
Oh
things.
yeah. Yeah, Texas server pretty high ping in the 40s and 50s for both teams.
Mm-hmm.
It's even, but it's
Well,
high
that's
for
true.
both. I think interesting things to point out so far, like I mentioned earlier, the barriers are actually really easy to contest on this map. So one thing we saw was Phoenix and Sage pushing out a B for a play. And what ended up happening is that just bought them enough time to get people in to hold that site. And you're not going to be able to do much. Even with your utility synced, there's 4 people with guns just looking at you, waiting to chew you away.
Ominously.
It'll be interesting to see CAVA on defense, with the Cypher and everything in place too. Just being able to play off of some of the trips that we know, pretty well on Sunset for him.
Oh yeah. Cypher trips are fun on Sunset, and they're pretty good. There's a lot of good places you can put it, specifically on B site.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't think, so I haven't seen many teams try it, but I don't think Sentinels can hold A site well at all, because again, that whole double lane thing, rather than just shutting down a choke, now you have to deal with 2 lanes at once.
Mm-hmm. Well, and there's not even a good place. I mean, like in my opinion, anyway. And this, like I said, this could be just talking from lower ranks. I don't feel like there's a really good place to be able to pick off because, like, I feel like you're exposed almost everywhere except for potentially backside. But then you're letting them walk pretty much straight into A, and you're having to play retake at that point.
I hate A on this map so badly.
And it looks like they're going to go ahead and start.
They're still missing their player though. So just gonna go and run through with it.
We'll see how they do in a 4v3. Or 4v5. Why did I say 3?
Not good so far. The damage shipped in. It's not looking good for them, but they did get a pick on Avava.
Rage just raided off Vandal?
And it looks like he has reconnected.
Cover
So
going out.
we'll see. Hopefully, maybe they'll get a 5th player. But
Mid aggression coming in from Avava right now.
oh,
Spike
God,
down,
a
mid.
good free for the heal.
I don't know. Right now, I mean, Kava's picked off enough. And with Cypher back in.
Well, not anymore.
Not anymore. Now it's a 2v2.
I'm afraid
Poor
Cypher's life has come to an unexpected conclusion.
It looks like they're going to plan on A, but Gecko's waiting.
Yeah. Gecko might go huge here. Don't think Tips is expecting
Last
this.
player standing.
Oh, my heart dropped.
And
The shot
just
missed
like
just
that,
barely.
what we thought was going to be a 5v4 in the beginning has turned into Kava being and using an ult.
Oh no.
I think and nice save with the wall.
The wall.
That was smart.
But now they know where you are.
Exactly.
But they're both so low in HP. Molly's gonna come out,
I don't think I have
but there's
time.
not too much you can do. And the wingman gonna get eyes away crosshair.
Distract.
Yes,
Words.
yeah, that one.
Words.
Whatever
We know
that word
English.
means. Yeah.
We are native English.
Plays
speakers
being
for
made.
us.
They know.
Please. We
Guns
know
be shooting,
English.
wingmans be running, rounds be winning, spike be ticking. All right.
And we be talking.
Look, my English ain't exactly on the best. You get it. I think you
Oh
get
my
it.
god,
No,
my
you get
god.
It ain't on the best wavelength. Let's go with that word. I like the word wavelength. Odd huge in mid though.
Oh,
Might
it
go
was
for one more.
blinded.
Kinda dancing around.
Ray's able to
Even
get the
up as
pick there
fight
too.
continues.
Vava gonna be
It's
retaking.
gonna be an open site. Vava's been able to retake the site before, but can they do it again? Especially with numbers not in their favor this time. This fight in market could decide it all.
Oh,
It's gonna be in Valva's victory. Now they have an entire another angle to worry about. Meanwhile, I believe Jet's expression has been exposed. Don't know how much longer he lasts there. Gets this though. CT now in their control. It's only market they have left. They're trying to port out.
Player standing. One enemy.
Oh,
oh!
it's a problem. It's not gonna work out at all.
It was a very, very close attempt though at retake. Very nice try.
Vala's retakes have been looking really good, even in the Ascend game.
Yeah.
Just flood in, kill him, take him out.
Props to them for.
I might have to start paying a little bit of attention. I might like start seeing what is making the retakes like so good, and what CAVA could be doing to fight against it. Potentially, stop something. Make sure that bomb goes off. So dart from mid, tagging one. The presence is made there. He's gonna drone. Get that just
Should get two.
info.
And sees the
Now that
third.
mid
I know
is being taken though, and now Cypher's coming in. Oh, I think accidentally shooting right into smoke in an attempt to stop the res, but now they know where everyone is. The offense can make their move. Gecko might get caught off guard here. The spike is down on A side,
Spike down A.
and it's isolated all alone. Yuki's gonna attempt to get mid control back with that ult, but it's not gonna work out.
Oh, man.
Oh my god,
And
he
even
might
through
be
the
on for
blind.
ace right now. Hang on.
Oh!
Standing.
I have kill secured. L6 up and claimed.
And he comes in with the ace.
HP remaining. Cypher walks away with 6 kills in a round.
And you don't see that super often with Cypher on attack out of all things. Like on defense, for sure. But on attack, that doesn't happen very often.
No.
Cypher just connected and then came back for blood. That's what I saw.
He is 8
That
and
was
5.
crazy.
Holy crap. I give severe props to
From
him.
that round. You might see a bit of B main being contested here by Dibs.
They're just playing it
Jet's gonna
slow.
snag one mid.
Bava's already
Bava
down.
hasn't really found many answers to this mid aggression yet. Last time was contested, ended up with 6 of them dying to 1 person. Well, I guess 5 of them. 1 of them died twice. Alma just gonna get overwhelmed here.
Yeah.
Absolutely
Bava's-
overwhelming amount of utility. And I think Snack might meet the same fate if he overcommits here. Gonna try and get Jet down. No, Jet's now it's Jet's turn to go off today.
Spike planted.
This emotional is now
Last
being
player
contested in
standing.
markets. It's a
Yeah.
flawless victory for CAVA. The momentum has changed. The story is entering a new chapter.
What? Sorry guys.
Do you
Our,
not
our-
like a now? You're not like meta.
Where-
What is it called?
Oh my god, my guy!
What's it called? A
Our
metaphor? No.
audiobook narrator is not currently braining right now. Please excuse him. He currently does not know what English is, probably? Oh, yeah.
And Cypher's
No.
got a camera set up in a famous spot for A to get some extra info, and I think they're going to find it. Yep.
Yep, there's Yuki. Spotted, but look at this crossfire that Yuki and Prod have set up here. It could be huge for there, but the self-flash once more.
Oh, Yuki so flashed.
And I think Prod's gonna get overwhelmed here. So many people in your face. What are you supposed to do? Now
Oh, and they
Gecko gonna
both
play even
flashed.
more space. As Emotional goes down, Yuki falls. It's turning out to be another flawless victory. Snack might be able to find one here though. No, not gonna find it. It's all up to Dibs. How can Dibs find one either? No! The economy, it's spiraling! There's a single death in the past 2 rounds for California.
Okay, and obviously Kava has maxed out creds.
And Vava's going to have to play very strategic just to get that econ back to be able to turn this around.
Their econ is so poverty right now.
It might
They are
be too
living
late.
in the Great Depression.
Okay.
What?
It might be too late to murder California's econ, but if they can get some momentum of their own, at least their guns might be looking at least somewhat sharp. But on defense, it's hard.
Got him.
We're seeing
Gecko goes
another
down.
mid-aggression coming in from Kava. Oh my god, Snack is just
Oh.
immediately chased off that
Able to
so
take
fast.
one with the Bucky.
Odds got one, got out. It's even numbers, surprisingly, despite the econ. Without ult revealing all the positions.
Oh.
Again, even numbers. as Prod saving this round.
Remaining.
Doesn't matter, Nahita's gonna get one of his own. And Thrash online, it's very hard to win this if you're dibs on bottom frag.
Spike
He
planted.
didn't even look down to get that. Wow.
As we got some cheerleading coming in from Prod in the chat, bottom left. Wasn't enough to invigorate the spirits, but you know, attempts were made.
Hey, it was a good try though. Very good try.
Oh hell yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
You like cats in chat.
We have any cat likers?
I do.
At my job, these people that work at the bank in the Walmart store, alright? We're running around with this little board, and they're just asking like random people, which you prefer, cats or dogs? And they were telling it. And I am very sad to say that dogs won, and it was not even close.
Oh. Only because a lot of people are cats.
There they are.
It's gonna be a hard push for
Echo
A.
is clearing so much. The site's basically theirs, but emotional. Michael crazy with this old tags one, but has to turn it off out of the threat of being aggression. That rocket's snuffing it out,
Spike
and it's a
planted.
fully secured site for CAVA. The magical retakes that Vava's been using all this time. They need to come in now, and sure enough, it's even numbers. Both trying so hard to hang on. It's such a close fight,
One enemy remaining.
but it's ending up in Vava's favor
And
as
Prod's
it's only
got-
Gago Ka. The only one left.
He doesn't
Maybe
know.
try and get
Oh,
the
and he
smoke.
got him just with the
Ooh.
spray through the smoke.
I will say, from what I think that Vava will have a better time on attack. Because I think their comp is more suitable for attack.
I could
Yeah, but
agree
on
with
the other
that.
hand, they got Cypher. So, I think
True.
But as long as they go to where he's not at,
Yeah,
you know,
you go where
which
he is
obviously
at.
that's you know, they're probably gonna expect him to be on B for most of this upcoming half.
You have a
But we'll
1
see.
out of a 2 chance. You have a 50% chance of getting his side.
It's a coin flip.
Just coin flip it at this point. Heads is A and tails is B.
And we got
we might see a wide open
lot of
A side be
eco.
taken here. And
Snack Size is the only one there, and she's completely blocked off. Uh-oh.
that room ball.
That made a huge impact right there. Gonna try to get some info and a pick, and was able to do that.
And even trade with the Phoenix ult though.
They don't know that Jet's right there lingering. They have no
that could be
clue.
huge. And they're all fighting each
Oh,
other.
yep.
Oh,
No,
Last
not
player
gonna get one
standing.
though. It doesn't matter. It's just Prod left now.
oh, oh, oh.
Gonna have to get one of his own. Prod falls.
7 to 4. Okay.
The 7th victory for Kava. It's impossible
Last
to even it
round
out
in the
now.
half.
But maybe Vava can get away, steal a 5th.
Kava's eco is still not, or actually it's Vava's eco. My bad. Vava's eco is not the greatest going into this round. While
Yeah,
Kava's very, very much alive.
Kava's just fine. Did you already forget those 2 flawless back-to-back victories?
Kava is great right now. They are sipping, I don't know, pina coladas on the beach.
And for a moment, can we talk about these mind games? He was running A so badly, and now it's only
Oh.
Prod alone on B. But wait,
He gets
Prod
the
might hold
pick.
this side better than I thought. Clearly, I doubted the wrong person.
Wait, Prod got the pick.
Spike down B.
Kava got lost
One
in
enemy
numbers
But for
so
Vava,
quickly.
and they are
Oh,
overwhelming
and they're
them.
able to
Oh my
take
God.
back. Vava definitely
Switching
needing that
sides.
round, I think, and that momentum going into the second half.
Prod, the
Vava
legend,
lost,
holding
so-
on to that site.
Ugh.
Everything he had.
Kava lost numbers so quickly that game.
They really did.
I'm
And Prod
excited
got
to
just fine with the
see.
dismiss.
I'm excited to see how their attack does.
I really am too.
Mhm.
Looks like Cypher is not on A.
Oh, yeah, B site per usual,
This goes here.
and it's
Cypher
his
works better
it's
for
his
you both.
normal setups. So it's one of his normal setups that's really hard to break those trip.
But I'd pay attention because even though Cypher's not A, look at what they've got rolling on here. Omen, Gecko, and Raze.
Oh,
We
absolutely.
might see them fall apart.
And Cypher has definitely proven
A
himself.
blind, a nade, but they've taken the space too fast. It's chased off. Yuto wasn't there fast enough.
Scanning ahead.
Still holding on to the site though. As the rotates are now funneling in. I think Vava can overwhelm them though.
Oh, and a pick back
Spike
gecko.
down A.
Beautiful shot from Nahida. But Mosto and Pod cleaning up the
Last
mess.
player standing.
It's just Jet left
I have
now.
the spike.
And Pod's gonna go out for the swing. Yeah, head dink. So far away. Only one more shot is
Oh.
needed, but wait a minute!
No! He was so close.
Wait a minute.
27 HP. Can he do this?
Blocking sight.
Oh,
Oh no, it can't. It's emotional. Snuffs out any attempt of a clutch. And it's pistol that goes into Vava's favor. Some much
He
needed
wasn't on
momentum.
much on pistol. There wasn't much he could do. He didn't have the HP.
No Yuto, no HP, no information on Silva's whereabouts.
He knew he was on site.
And
but
that's
that was
just
about it.
that's just recipe for a round loss.
Disaster.
And we might actually see some
Man.
mid control being taken by Vava here, right?
Yeah.
I think
And
they.
with how badly California was terrorizing them over it.
I
Look at
think
this
they
back from Kava,
know.
though.
I think they know not to go B main currently, just because of they know that there's going to be some sort of trip there probably.
No one
Right.
held B though.
Wait, this Marco hold with the Bucky and Sheriff though.
One enemy
Oh
remaining.
man.
Combined. All of a sudden, the script has shifted once again. It's Vava
And she
that's
don't.
stuck in a dry place.
Oh.
Oh. Okay, wow. Cypher really came in clutch.
Mm-hmm. On point with the shots with the sheriff.
The Sheriff, an eco team's best friend. It will still one tap at certain ranges. And it's only 800. Exactly what you need to turn something around.
Mm-hmm.
We see Vava mostly forced on a save, a few Vandals in there, and a similar story for CAVA, but it looks like they got the better buy.
Uh-huh. They at least have the one taps and a couple specters.
Here.
Looks like
Cypher's
trying to
not entirely
go.
ready though, but has to get it up fast.
Mhm.
But now the trips are there. How does Vava respond to this potential threat? Look how many players are on the site. As soon as the trip is touched, is done for. Oh, that dart just completely revealed Jet's position. Gonna get out just fine though. I think they're definitely in a position to play up these trips. But one lands, it's not gonna work out though. The trip is still up though, recharge is fine. As emotional support, maybe looking for some space to take mid. But a Vandal on top of mid might be able to snuff all that out. Spots them moving.
Prod is saying that.
And Hoot's house, see them. You seeing them run. Knows you must do whatever you can to hold them off until the rest of the rotates come in.
And it's gonna come in very fast from the looks of it. Oh, and able to get the
Not gonna
pick.
work out! What a shot!
But
And that's a
Cypher,
double fall.
Cypher on site taking two.
Where is everyone hiding?
Cypherson hitting the
One
shots all
enemy
game.
remaining. 30
And
seconds
Nahida,
left.
not exactly
Spike
falling up either.
down
It's
A.
only Prod, but with the Vandal.
Oh, and
Oh,
he's,
and
he
that
just
guy
had.
go blind.
He just didn't
Hard
have.
time doing it.
He didn't have the chance for that. Being blind, being swung by three. That's,
I'm gonna be honest, ever since they made that Gecko blind faster, it has been an annoying tool to deal with. You have such a small window to shoot it now than you did before.
Yes, this should
You have to
this
be
goes
like
here.
ISO.
Ah, this is a nice spot. That goes there.
Not impossible, but incredibly difficult if you're currently focused on other
this
things,
should go.
especially if the blind's thrown high up in the sky.
Ah, this goes here.
See Prod heading out mid, but the rest of them are grouped up B.
Really
Prod goes down though.
Cypher
to
able to get the-
Cypher, nonetheless.
he's trying to use his flame there to hopefully snuff out the anybody that's there or even the trip. They're gonna use this dart to do
They're
the
trying to
trip.
get
Yep.
that trip. Trip destroyed, but at what cost?
Somebody out.
Straight instantly through the smoke. I don't even think they have any util to
they're
get rid
just-
of it. There's no Fade Prowlers, there's no Skydog, there's nothing. There's not even a raised
Oh,
boombot.
and they're able to
It's
get a
one in the
pick.
smoke. Emotional
Fires
false
back.
match.
Able to take Cypher.
standing.
Oh, and
Spike
just like that.
down B.
Hu Tao almost going huge right there. Let's just snack left. I don't think he's aware.
Oh,
Nah.
Hida comes
it
around.
had, it's like a squish like a can of sardines.
That's a bit nasty.
I don't know
It
what
is.
kind of cans you've been having. Mine are just fine.
Wait, you eat sardine? Okay.
I don't actually eat them personally.
Neither do I.
Oh, great.
Though I
was
do
gonna
like
say,
fish.
'cause
Like that's.
I'm not actually.
Fan of fish? I don't know what's everyone in the world likes fish, but for some reason I'm just not a fan of it.
Obviously, Omen likes it because he loves squid.
And welcome to Valorant, where we can talk about anything at any time. So.
Exactly. We're
That's
random.
just good commentary.
We're random. We love this.
Just keep the conversation interesting, flowing, even if it's about the most random things. Obviously, maybe not too off topic. But you know,
Buddy out.
let's see mid take coming in from
A lot
Vava
of
right
mid,
now.
yeah. Looks like Gecko might be trying to sneak in from behind though.
Can Yuki save the day one more time though? I'm sorry, not Yuki, the Cypher, Plastilina? I'm gonna have to get used to pronouncing that, my apologies.
Gecko, yep. Yeah, I knew it was coming. I knew.
Kava is swiping on this.
As soon as market was denied, it was just gonna be a flood and a bloodbath.
This kind of feels like the Ascent game.
She's not
In a way.
Oh yeah, you're right. Where one side switch, all of a sudden we go.
Yeah, absolutely. It's
That's
like you
true,
take off.
It becomes the diff. And true colors start showing.
And we might see a brawl set up here on A sides.
Mhm.
That Cypher left alone defend. An operator is
Oh.
set up here though. I'd be careful.
Missed, but
And a rocket launcher.
very quick.
That's already 3 down. What is Vava meant
Uh,
to do?
and he has
Next ball's next.
Oh.
able to
I'm
get
not sure
one,
that's
but
one,
they're
We
just
might
all
actually
over the
have
place.
to go to the decider.
Match point.
No answers to that aggression. 5 ults online though. Maybe they can get something working, some sort of momentum. A mostly full buy on their hands too. But such a tall mountain to climb. And look at the games that are
Oh.
playing. It's a back and forth. Now the stack
And
is on
this
the other
is-
side. And Vava's running straight into it. They didn't even have anyone on A. They're so confident they've been scared off.
Satchel out. Satchel out.
Odd contesting mid once again.
Spike
Trades
down
go out,
B.
but B main's being contested early.
Joke's over.
Odd gets his mid though. There's a decent chance. Hold on, Cypher hasn't been cleared. Cypher has not been cleared. Cypher has not been cleared.
Oh,
It was huge.
Last player standing.
Falls
One
eventually,
enemy remaining.
but an operator
oh
shot.
no.
Oh my god. So tough. The flank
Oh.
misses. Yuki clutches it for the team.
That was so close.
It's brilliant.
Definitely
detail, plays.
the right direction to go in, but let's see if they can keep it up the next several rounds.
Yeah, all they need is just 5 more rounds and then they'll tie.
It is doable. It for real is.
It's
but
doable,
it's
yeah.
definitely not easy.
It's doable, but not something you see every day.
Absolutely.
A Sage was online for Vava as well. Again, they have the ults to try and make this work. Hotel might get
Quick
caught up
push
here.
back.
This is why I said before, if you just contest this one particular choke, you can make something work. Oh, the blinds are coming in!
Spike
Oh, and they have no
down.
idea.
One
Oh
enemy.
my god!
That was
Was there an omen flash? What happened? They didn't see a thing! Oh, and prod. Gotta get this one. Doesn't grab it! But takes map
Defenders
2!
win.
CAVA takes round 2, 13-7.
Map 3. What's? Oh yes, split. Is it?
Lit, yeah. I said this before.
Oh good lord, here we go.
I think Split, I think, is a map that requires the most teamwork out of any other map. Well, arguably, okay. But I think it's not as simple as it looks. If
Considering
you're not careful.
considering there was a cipher on Sunset, I would almost anticipate to see at least one being played on Split, even if it's not from the same player.
Oh yeah. Can we talk about the MVP that is Plastilina though? the 6K, and then just ever since then, the momentum was just forever rolling in their favor.
And again, it didn't even matter if his trips and everything were on. You know, it wasn't even all in defense. Like, he was doing so much on attack too, using a defensive
course, yeah.
character.
Prod insta-locking Reyna.
And of course, we have a chamber selected on this map. I
And
feel like that's a
Sage as
staple for this
well.
one.
Omen as well.
A lot of... You know why I like Split? Because a lot of agents feel like they'd work there. See why I like Split and why I don't like Breeze?
I can say in these games, a lot of the agents feel repetitive. Because a lot of these are similar locks. to the
Well, I think
previous.
most people are just playing their mains.
They do, yeah, they do play them. Actually, I noticed that even, you know, last year and even last season, that usually, and it's kind of like any player, like you have a, you know, select few that you play, but if you can main that one agent, you know, that's usually who they end up locking in for the varsity team. But it is interesting to see some of the different players that they choose
Ooh,
sometimes.
Sky.
Yeah, like for instance, for bottom frag, like I've seen her play, you know, so many different things. Yeah, I've seen her play a lot of Viper and everything too. So it's interesting to be able to see that. I don't know that I've actually seen her play Sky, so I'll be anxious to see how that goes.
I've seen her play. I think when me and her queued, I think she played it once.
Yeah. I've
I've queued with her a few times.
seen very
but
similar choices here, with the exception of Chamber.
Chamber's really good on this.
I'm
map.
surprised. Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't lock in a Cypher again. I figured out of all the people that play, maybe
Cypher's
they're
also good on this map, so
very much so.
you have both of the
I don't know
choices.
about you all, but after how good Plastilina did on Cypher, I'd be scared to have them on Jet now.
Oh god.
I'd be worried.
Yeah, they better be shivering in their boots.
And then yeah, for both teams, comps very simple. The only difference being their Sentinels, Sage and Chamber. Only different agents. Everything else is picture perfect, clean. Sky from Formation, double duelist, a smokes, and yeah, Sentinel. I think the one thing Valve have going for them is what you'll see a lot of stages do on this map: wall, mid, and you have to force them to go through the choke, unless they try and contest and break it, which is not always the easiest task to do.
Now I think if Vava can get some momentum here on defense and kind of stick with it through these next several rounds, they'll have kind of get that confidence boost to go back into the attacking rounds.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But it's still a long game.
Wait, I just realized both comps are almost exactly the same except for the same.
The Sentinels, yeah.
That's what we were just talking about.
But they're also the.
oh,
Wait.
oh
my
man,
God.
a dog right out the gate.
Yeah, dog off the gate. They've already taken so much space. They could get squished here if they're not careful, though. Plastilina, though, gonna save it all. Yuki retaliates as their side execute begins. They've secured garage. They're forced into CT.
Gun here.
Prod is cleared. I didn't even see him there. It's emotional in heaven.
Oh,
Gradsers, and it's snack and CT.
Oh, and nice
Snack
there.
has as well. Alternates even. Utel's trying to contest. Emotional wrap in the corner.
Last player
Oh, and she's able to pick it off in the pistol round.
Weapon here. Weapon here.
Okay, wow, that's a good start.
They have no
A close
right
game
to
from
do
both
this.
sides, as per usual.
Absolutely, yeah.
And considering they're playing almost the exact same agents, this is gonna be a very fair fight.
A mirror match indeed. Last time we argued they had Cypher on defense, it was gonna hurt, and sure enough it did. But they also had Sage on defense and different initiators. It was going to be interesting on this on the attack and defense switch.
We have an outlaw coming here on B, or A, I mean, with everybody. It looks like coming to A, so that's going to be an interesting one. That's Yuki.
An outlaw
Oh,
in the hands of Yuki sounds
Oh.
dangerous.
he's able to get one. Fighting for
Rod gets
rep.
one as well. The snipers are ripping. We're kind of just stuck in A now.
Mage point, Marshall.
It's just a fight with one smoke separating the sides. Does Vava bother to absolutely slam this? Sure enough, Emotional runs fourth. And I now realize I think this was a force on Kava's side. If they lose this, it's
Oh.
gonna look really bad for their
Spike
economy.
down A.
Perhaps one more. Good
Oh.
jumping on Pod.
Last
Oh my
player
god.
standing.
Ooh.
This is
And that's back to
salvageable.
one.
It's just
Oh,
survival
she's got the
next.
dog. Oh, she's able to get it off.
Barrier created.
She doesn't have spike though. I think she knows that. Oh.
It's a rush to be.
Oh
I believe,
no.
but
Oh
wait.
no. Oh no.
Wait, the fake.
Oh, then she got the shot off.
Worst time.
How did that hit?
Oh,
How did that hit?
that was close.
I'm not. Oh, I'm gonna need a replay system.
I feel
win?
that for them. Like, how did she get the shot off in some of the marshals?
That spray was so lucky.
Yeah.
Bro, I need the replay system right now, Riot. Please.
I was watching from the Hita's perspective. I'd have missed it all.
Ada, bro.
We need production to make a replay system for us. If only we had budget.
If we had budget, we could do.
Oh,
anything.
oh, and a quick pick by Prod
my
on Chamber.
lord.
Oh, and
They might lose Spike here, yeah.
Yeah.
Down B.
very early getting spike control.
I think the one thing you never want to do on an eco spread out.
Enemy
But
just gonna be
they're
losing your
just
duels.
taking.
flawless.
Yep,
Nice.
just overrun.
When you're up against people with the better guns, normally what you'll see a lot of people do, stick together, trying to overwhelm them with just flying bullets. Since, you know, damage enough isn't going to really cut it, you got to get your numbers in there as well. But in the end, they just got picked off one by one. There wasn't much for, that CAVA could do about it.
Easy.
As now we see CAVA's first full buy. This is their chance. Get some magic rolling.
And right now
That's
they've only
Prod, I
got
think.
one to deal with.
I'm excited to see how they play this.
Oh, I can punish Bat
Oh.
here. No, the dismiss. Reyna's signature tool. Flood is
Oh,
coming in.
and Yuki with the pick
Oh,
there for
Spike
Omen.
down B.
It's just Yuki on site, but sure enough, he falls as well. A pick on the heaven. Who as well on a potential ace
planting.
right now.
Spike planted. Last player standing.
Definitely looking for that ace.
Oh.
He's looking for that ace so bad.
Oh,
You know they want it. Emotional support denies.
they don't know about Reyna.
I love low HP on
Oh.
site.
One
This is
enemy
winnable.
remaining.
Low HP on both. What do you do in this scenario?
Oh, not
Nahida
quite able to
clutches.
get it.
The blind just barely missing. And now plenty of ultimates online for both sides. More significantly though, I think Sky's won off theirs.
Yeah.
And on split, just knowing where 3 people are can be enough to clutch you an entire round.
If they can get Skyle, they're good.
But the ace side orb, very
Oh.
hard to obtain.
And it's looking very similar to what it was just this last round, though only Prod is on A site while you got the 5 stack there.
You want to play? Let's play.
They even
And
the
with-
operator on B, they invested everything into it.
With his
As a dog for
positioning,
all of heaven.
I was gonna say with his positioning, I mean he could take out a pick, but I don't know.
Rotate coming in from Dibs, but they've completely locked heaven control as long as CAVA maintains it and gets that bomb down. Surely enough. Plus Cena might overextend here though. There's an operator lined up on that
Oh.
doorway.
And Prod not able to get a connection.
All of them crowded up on heaven though. It's not gonna be easy to contest. Emotional is gonna hit through the vents though. Might be able to catch someone off guard. Gets one. That's the
Spike
bomb down.
A.
Now CAVA's under pressure and a blind ripping through it all. The utility
Oh.
trades are coming
Last
out.
player standing.
This is slowing
One
the field
enemy
down.
remaining.
Oh,
It's down to
he's
2
got
people.
it locked.
The champ
He's
has
got it
online.
locked.
Oh my god, don't
One.
pick, don't pick, don't pick.
Wrong.
Oh, oh,
And it's over
he
with the
missed.
TP.
But the spike's up there.
Please, no, please, no, please, no.
Chambers still.
Chamber's gonna
still
get
has to recover
spike.
the spike.
Chamber is, oh.
Spike obtained,
30 seconds left.
but emotional. Or Dibs. I'm sorry, Dibs on bottom frag. I wonder if they're aware.
They're they're both just square.
They're both begging one of them to make a move. But with the clock ticking, it's gonna very much turn in favor for
Chamber's
Dibs
gonna-
here. If they're able to catch Chamber off guard here. No,
Ooh.
gonna let him cross it. Now their
10
position
seconds
revealed.
left.
Chamber has to stick this though. Can he get it in time and have time to shoot?
Oh,
He does
and
it!
he does.
The tap on the head works.
These
And a
parasites aren't gonna take one
celebratory
step past
ultimate
this place.
firing.
Here.
There's a bit of momentum rolling for CAVA now. Because actually the econ for VAVA takes the turn for the worse.
Yeah, they're forced to save a little bit here and there. Only by half shields.
The operator was invested too. I believe they might actually be trying to squeeze VAVA there.
Yuki's gonna ult.
Oh, pod. Finally punished.
Oh,
the
and
aggressive
Yuki's
peeking.
blind. Oh,
What a beautiful sky flash.
Scout destroyed.
It isn't looking good for VAVA.
One down.
able to take
But
one.
goes down.
Sage still trying to rotate.
It all
Spike
happened so
planted.
fast, I don't blame him. And no control of
Oh.
mid.
And he knows he's there. He got the hit on him.
Last player standing.
Dibs falls. It's just Sage. It's just Snack, but
Just
what
not.
can you do?
I can't believe how close this is.
it's
Neither
such
can I.
it's such a back and forth.
And when
It's like
CAVA
1 minute.
lost their...
Oh, sorry.
No, you're all good. You're all good. You can go ahead.
It's like 1 minute, Kava will be in the lead, and then Vava, and then Kava, and then it's like, bro.
Well, and then it's like after the half, like who's gonna take it after
Oh,
the
yeah.
half? Because
Oh,
that's been
half
the
determines it.
progression. Each of these rounds is like once you hit past about 7,
Get out of
you
my
can
way.
You're done.
usually tell who's gonna take it.
Yeah, half is the determining factor of which team.
We saw Prod again take one more aggressive swing, trying to maybe get one dismiss. But it's not gonna happen. Wait, look at this.
They're gonna
Nahida has
back
secured
out.
B sites. I don't know if Yuki's aware.
Oh, I was able to get
it's
the
not
pick
for Yuki.
there.
Open full.
Oh, and he got and
Spike down.
No, the spike goes down. The round isn't over just yet.
Kava gonna have to. They're
Kava
very
now
spread
has-
out though. They're gonna have to take that back, and all 4 of Vava is on B site covering Spike now.
They honestly could have let him plant and then killed him and then got free to
Yeah.
Oh, and
That's
another
all
pick
the thing
there.
That's all happening so fast.
Player
Another pick
standing.
there.
Yuki now on an ace of his own.
And oh, he got him. Oh, he got 2.
Oh!
The operator saved though. A victory for Vava.
Snack time.
Top save, but he did damage to econs.
Only brought enough for me.
You know what? And don't forget, Kava fans, worry not. There is still a very large opening to take this lead away from them.
Oh,
And as y'all said before, it's been a complete back and forth. I thought this first half would roll out well for Vava, like extremely well. When Kava lost their force on the second round,
Don't
I thought
keep
that
them
was,
brown.
I thought it was just gonna snowball, but they're hanging on. And they're
Very
hanging on
much so.
tight.
Very much so.
I mean,
Duel
I
in
don't.
mid between our duelist stars.
Whoever
But
wins,
Pasolina is
I've
gonna
got
take
no
it.
trail. Hawk out. Blinded.
As the Sky Ult coming in. Chasing Tibbs right out. Odin though, you never know, this could do massive damage if you're not careful. Not gonna matter, Nahida gets it through the smoke. As now
Oh,
it's a ball
and
from mid. that's
right
gonna happen
there.
next.
Oh,
Oh wait, missed! Nahida manages to sneak up right behind Snack. Emotional gets the revenge though.
Last player standing.
It's just Yuki now. It's
he's
just the
gonna
operator.
save the op. Yeah, he's just gonna op. He's gonna take off what he can, but I think he's gonna try to save it.
An understandable decision.
Trying to get.
That op is expensive. You need to save it as much as possible. And the operator's been
There,
found. No
now
pick
they
with the
know.
trigger.
Yep.
Grounded.
Grabs one.
Oh,
Whoa! Hold on! Hold your breath,
Oh
ladies and
my.
gentlemen!
It's ready.
Yuki has slaughtered the
What?
attempt!
he may not
I mean,
have
he
time
won't-
for the defuse, but I mean to take out
He got
that
the
many.
econ.
That's true.
And they still need to just take the op out of their hands. I was gonna say, I wonder if Yuki takes that guest shot into the
Don't-
smoke there.
Oh, and he lost
those
the
last
op
minutes.
less.
No. He showed his head.
Yeah.
He got too
Yeah.
greedy.
the absolute last second and it falls.
And
He may have lost it,
you'll
but
see
he
that
did get a lot of picks.
he did mention that they needed a save, of course. At least they know. I mean, they knew. He knew. He knew.
I think the overheat came in. I think the adrenaline, it all came rushing in with those 3 picks. They were incredible.
I'm gonna see a quick
Now it's gonna be Vava
A
on the
push.
save now. Yeah. We're gonna see them hold heaven as bad as they did before. Sure enough. Look at Kava's jet already. Just so much space taken for the team. Heaven not entirely secured though. They're all just kind of squished on site now.
And Vava
Spike planted.
all together currently.
And knives in the hands of Yuki. This could turn deadly. We're gonna see just how exactly they're trying to funnel this. They need to get rid of Chamber first, and they do. Now it's on to the rest of the team.
Blocking sight.
But they're all playing in completely different
Oh,
series. You
there's
never
one.
know. Yuki
There's
grabs one.
two.
2.
One
Three.
enemy
Knives!
remaining.
We're absolutely cleaning this up! You
Oh.
can save the round!
Dang.
He may have lost the op, but at least he was able to bring himself up with the ult and and just rage
Yeah.
on this round.
He brought it back.
Vengeance served cold for losing that op of 4K with the knives.
I actually prefer my vengeance warm. You know, I think that's healthier.
I mean, depends on the dish. Yeah, there's multiple kinds of
What dish?
vengeance dishes
What
being
dish is
sold
being
these days.
served? Yes.
I mean, to be fair, I mean, I don't want to get sick, so I think hot food is great. You know?
Well, it depends on the contents of your revenge. If it's like human meat, then yeah, probably warm up a bit.
True, I guess. Yeah.
We're seeing a bit of a soul game being played by Kava this time. And look at the rotates. We've said it before. Vala
Wait,
just
Sage is going
rotating.
back?
But it was just Sage. How long can they hold this? But now we have a mid and brawl.
Reyna is.
We have a brawl in mid. Oh lord, Miss Sky Dog might just reveal their plan.
Oh, it's double dog there.
It's a dog for a dog. Vaselina falls. That smoke holding them off. Jumping through.
Oh, and
It
they got
doesn't matter,
Spike
Duke
at
is
mid.
emotional.
Mid.
Spike's here.
One enemy remaining.
Ooh,
I
Reyna
don't know
falls
if
as well.
Chamber. I'm not sure if he's connected 100%.
Did he DC again?
Hasn't showed up as a
It doesn't
DC,
show,
but-
yeah.
Oh,
And
so
he
you say
bought
dang.
full.
Long.
Oh yeah, he's.
Now it showed up.
But he
Oh,
did
wait,
return
no,
very
back now,
quickly.
back now.
It must have just been
JFK. Oh. John F. Kennedy?
we won't tell.
Sorry,
No,
right?
We won't-
AFK was the intended.
It was intended, but he didn't say that. He said JFK.
Should we do a pop quiz on the stream? I don't know the answer.
No,
so
no.
No, do it. Do it.
I'm
I'm
good,
just-
I'm good.
Paying the people.
Pay the people. We demand pay.
No, I said entertain the people.
Oh, I thought you said pay. Guys, we're union
Entertain.
workers. We don't get paid enough. We're on strike. Trust.
And confirm. Wait, what?
Little bit of a
Wait, what did I just confirm? I completely
slow
zoned it
mid
out.
push here. Getting taken out.
Ibs hanging on though. There's 2 more members of Kava left. As their last remains AFK. They haven't bothered to call match pause yet.
Careful.
Deep smoke for mid for Vava now. Now they for sure have that space completely controlled. What happens next is important here.
Just
It
kinda-
seems both teams just gonna play it slow. Biding their time. And I assume Kava just waiting for the friend to return.
Oh, they're picked there,
And
but
dead.
right back. Omen's
God
gonna.
is slain down.
Well,
the
first of all,
name.
they have numbers, but also their chambers AFK, so.
Oh, so they have better numbers. Thought they had
30
2 times the
seconds
players,
left.
now they have 4
One
times the
enemy
players.
remaining.
Oh, well now they have 5
He's able
times.
to
Spike
take that
down
down.
mid.
I think Yuki's gonna investigate the AFK. And sure enough,
Oh,
don't
that's.
do it. Don't do it.
Aw.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Yuki, you
did it.
monster.
Alright, let's
Last
ban
round
this
before
kid.
the switch.
Mods?
And you're gonna see that
Yeah, timeout
timeout
coming
starting
in.
finally.
Unfortunate, the amount of technical issues CAVA's been having.
This is what, the third game in a row?
Unfortunately, yeah, I believe so.
Every game has had issues up until this point.
It's on CAVA's side too.
But you get to listen to your favorite music.
And your favorite
Oh, you all-
commentators. I'm just-
Yeah, exactly! You guys love us, right?
Have we made the pop quiz on? Wait, what was the pop quiz on again?
It's just gonna be cheating. I can't actually do
JFK or
that.
something? I don't remember. He just said
Did
pop
was
quiz.
it gonna be? Did they mean JFK or AFK? Vote now on your phone.
Guys, vote now. 1 or 2 in chat, please.
I think chat's on emoji only mode. I could be mistaken though.
It is. Emote only.
Unfortunate.
I'm not quite
Good
sure.
job,
I
made
was
it
gonna
back.
say
Yeah.
they might pause the timer potentially.
That's what I'm expecting to happen, but
Small
Not doing
emoji
it.
or
Oh yeah,
sad
there we go.
there's the timer there.
Small emoji or sad emoji in chat, please. He's the low one? What?
Getting it. I'm not sure what's happening between our good old Valorant student players.
They're students. Keep in mind, tomorrow's the due date. They're done.
Yeah, tomorrow is the end of the third quarter for us. It is a big day.
Tomorrow's the day. Go back to work.
Oh,
It's a sad day.
cry about it.
But
Depression.
it is always an honor to commentate for you all. I guess while we wait, we can talk about what we've seen so far this first half, and this is the last one before the sides are swapped. What do y'all think are gonna happen when it's changed around? We're gonna have a chamber on defense this time rather than a sage. But other than that,
Oh.
it's the exact same comp.
If they keep doing like this, I think Vava might have this. But I don't really know.
It's hard to say, yeah.
I was gonna say if the chamber can stay connected and like we don't have any other connectivity issues, it could still be a very, a
That's
very
true.
volley back and forth.
Because, I mean, they have the same comp, like you said.
Mhm.
So they have the same odds, except for the Sentinels.
It's really going to be up to, obviously, to the attacking strategy of Fava,
Mhm.
with whatever
Oh, yeah.
strategy that are I mean, I'm stating the obvious, but like, it's really going to depend on the strategy of each of them, and how they're going to cover sites and like where they're going to go and everything.
Yeah.
I think that thrifty more than anything with the UQ knives. I think that completely turned out half. Wait, do we have chamber back? We do have chamber back. The gun is loaded, I believe.
Yep, and he's
Fair
in
enough.
motion.
The match may resume. Chamber has returned.
He is back, Chamber. They are so dead.
And everybody's
And the
full bot up pretty much. So this should be
Oh,
interesting.
chamber, one of my favorite agents. Okay, presses nice.
Very
Looks the
quickly,
pause
Prod.
mission and out
Ooh.
eventually.
Just came back. and
Oh,
already tapped.
Scott on 3 for Prod.
Spike down
What?
A.
Out of charges.
Prod?
Enemy
4.
remaining.
Chamber
Can he get the
might as well
ace?
down the entire rest
Can he
of
get the
team.
ace? Oh,
No, it's not gonna work.
No. Prod is a demon.
Oh, but it's dancing
Oh.
going on right now.
Oh my lord.
At least Papa was still able to
God.
keep that one, but at the same
Switching
time,
sides.
I feel for him for not getting the ace that round.
Okay, I feel whenever Valve is on defense, it's always a gamble. Whenever like Prod is the one defending, is he gonna get shot down immediately, or is he gonna go crazy? There is no in between. Because keep in mind, if Prod gets at least one, you still have that dismiss to get out there and reposition, make yourself a threat in yet another location.
Prod is an absolute beast.
Dismiss is an insane tool, and we're gonna see that for Chamber as well. His teleport also an insane dismissive tool. You lose some of that sight holding capability, but you do get an automatic out of jail free card.
Get out of jail free. Imagine Valorant had like a jail.
Cover going out.
That's what you'd call those though, like a jet dash range dismiss and
Oh.
chamber TP just like that. Get out
Oh,
of jail, absolutely free.
Able to get a pick on Prod.
Free on sight, but two of them with low health. This is
Vava
still
has
doable for
numbered.
Vava.
And they're gonna back
He's
out.
just gonna get out of here though. And Sky come in with the heal.
and they're gonna
Oh, it's
rotate
gonna
all the
long
way
rotate
around.
in their spawn, yeah.
But they're very quick to pick up on. It looks like Jet and Sky's already over. You know, they're going that way while Rain and Omen are holding mid there.
If Valve's not careful, they could get caught off guard here, and that smoke coming in. Valve slow down
Yeah,
the
they're
tempo
already
just a
on
little bit.
ramps, and they know they can hear.
Have been forfeited though. They're all just gonna funnel on the site.
They know.
Noise made in the smoke. Not gonna work out. Just pistols on both sides.
And all
Look
three
at the
players,
space CAVA controls. Look at this space.
they're just swarmed. So they, I mean,
One enemy
The rays
remaining.
start coming out, and sure enough, it's only Smack left. Falls eventually as well. Pistol goes to CAVA.
Okay, I think we might see a switch. Or not.
People expect it to work.
I mean, if what the last two maps holds true, one of these teams is like gonna win the next 5 rounds now, right?
Yeah.
it could be. Yeah, that's been the cycle the past couple of rounds
The
that we've
common
seen.
meta.
Or is this like is this finally the mix-up? The intense? Do we see overtime come into play?
Here.
That would be something.
Last match overtime.
That's like
Let's just
that's like the
let's just
the
spectate
Super Bowl
Omen.
for varsity high school esports.
I would spectate Vava's Omen though. We got a 3,000 meter ping up on that skyscraper.
What?
Oh, you were too late to the party.
Oh, and the 5 stack here on A, and only Omen being able to try to hold it.
Don't ever use my name like that again.
Vava gonna try and get something work. Good dink from across the map though. Not the guns in their favor though, and
Spike
all
down
3
A.
fall almost
One
immediately.
enemy
Oh.
remaining.
It's about to be a flawless victory. Not
Yeah.
looking good for the econ at all.
CAVA's doing it. They're doing it. They're following the rules.
There's no anti-eco being converted either. It's been a straight story. I believe in the last 2 halftime switches, I believe there was an eco, the thrifty on the second round for both teams, but I could be mistaken. I don't remember a cent. It's already a memory of the long past for me. It's Valve on a full buy now though. They're able to get something work.
I mean, you knew that.
Oh, and he dashed forward. Interesting.
I think the dash angled the wrong way. But wait, they haven't cleared. E-Dater's here, but no, falls as well. The blind. If they can just get a few kills there, CAVA will be able to keep the econ in control.
They,
but
oh,
I don't
Sky
think they're
just
gonna
not
be able
able.
to make that happen.
Spike planted.
I've never seen
Fava.
such a controlled game before.
Last player standing.
And
Ball's
Chamber,
about to make
yeah.
it flawless
Oh,
of their
Chamber
own.
picked
Ew.
one, but yeah.
9 to 6. I will say, from the start of Ascent, like whenever they did the 5 stack on A, you knew this season was gonna be crazy. You
Oh, yeah.
already knew it was gonna go down.
That was the most crazy start to a series I've seen yet.
I want to say this is probably one of the most intense series we've had so far.
Oh, absolutely.
Out of the
You've seen,
games
like-
we have commentated.
You've seen clutches and ace, and you've seen strategies and groundbreaking plays from both sides. It has been an absolute treat. I believe Vava has the read on the weaker side here, though. Making sure to clear that angle this time, and Yuki.
Sky able to get
Getting
a pick there, and another pick.
Nahito actually holding on for a minute here.
He's got the dog out with the.
Gives us taking heaven though.
Last
Oh.
player standing.
Completely shut down any hopes of
Oh.
salvation.
Fava might
It's
actually
another
do this.
victory for Vava.
And that econ's gonna be a huge hit to CAVA this upcoming round.
This is such a hard decision if you're CAVA too. Do you save this or do you try and force it? Do you really want to let it fall all the way to 11 and 6 and then maybe get some momentum rolling on the Vandals? Or do you want to see if you can make something work now? It's a tough pick, and I think it's mostly scattered buys. I think they're doing what they can to try and force their way into it, however.
Yeah, they're trying to make their weapons work out with what is currently being stacked up against them. So
I think
we're
these
only
are
seeing
valid
2
buys.
Vandals. Oh, but
Meanwhile,
B-side
CAVA's
is
answer-
completely open, and Spike is all the way on the other side. But it looks like they're gonna force that rotation back out.
And I believe all 5 are going to rotate because they're on the save. They're trying to keep
Uh-huh.
everyone together, but it's actually going
Oh.
to turn out against them.
Yeah, They're making so much noise over there. They have
Vava
no
juked him.
clue.
Vava actually.
And they're
That's
gonna and
completely
Vava's
shifted the
sneaking back
defense.
out. Yeah.
Oh,
They
they're gonna get the
over-rotated.
plant. They're gonna get the plant.
And
Oh
Vava's
my
gonna take
God.
it, gonna try to maybe take mid control. It looks like to keep them from pushing. But they're gonna
Doesn't work
swing
out,
back
though.
into spawn.
Both teams not exactly controlling that much space. There's gonna have to be a fight for heaven here in a minute. And there it is. Utai goes, oh
Oh.
lord!
Last
Oh,
The
but
numbers
very
fall in favor of
fast.
Vava. Hold on. It's just emotional support left. I didn't even see what happened. All I saw was
They
death.
they were
blood on
able
the
to
floor.
take the site so easily, but
flawless.
not being able to keep control.
They
Oh.
doubted their ability to retake.
We've seen Vava with this gold retake so far, but CAVA has to come in with one of their own, a flawless one nonetheless. So the econ now looking a lot better than it was earlier. There's a chance. Yuki here with the operator though. I'd be careful.
Yuki with an op is deadly.
Yeah, they're able to do full buys on both teams still this go around. So that's a huge game changer for CAVA potentially.
This is very even.
And he's gonna try to pick
I
early
think-
with an op if he can, but he's not gonna find anybody there.
I think they're showing off the same defaults they did before, where they had a stack on B and then a couple A, but this time the bomb was on B sides. Snack's kind of slicing the pie here.
Oh,
even
and
on
he
B side,
knows
operator's not
now.
fired.
Shadows traveling.
They know they might force in a rotate or two. But no, it's mostly still evenly spread defense right now. Nothing too crazy to make yet, and a chamber trip is holding mid. Nahida grabs one, rips the ult, and now the gig is up. They favor towards mid and B. Oh wait, but the Seeker's not sure where to go. Vava kind of just mixing it up just that little bit. Gonna say, Prod might accidentally take a Seeker to the face there. Be careful.
We love
Now it
doing
looks
that.
like a mid hit coming in. That chamber trip goes down. This is all the information CAVA needs, but here's the thing:
Oh.
can you hold on to it?
They keep
in this
getting
fight on
hit.
B main as well.
And you got Sky sneaking up through the sewers right behind him too. I don't think they have any
Oh,
clue
no,
that
I
that's
see
there.
it.
Oh no.
Oh,
But
no.
they are backing out, but it's not gonna be enough. They're gonna get a pick. Maybe.
No.
Oh, he didn't
He's
get it.
gonna get one though.
And
Yuki's a demon.
But hold on, now it's just off. Now
well,
it's the one
Sage
B
gets a
main.
pick there. She has no idea Reyna's there though.
They haven't cleared out Reyna.
Ugh.
They have not cleared out Reyna.
Player
This is so bad.
Spike down B.
And now it's just Yuki left.
Ah,
How did Reyna live? Reyna really lasted through that.
that's it.
Holy
Yeah,
crap.
she stuck it out and just waited to get both picks at the same time.
And even worse, that's an operator secured for the defense.
Uh-huh.
An arguably worse position for the operator to be on. And it's given to Chamber.
And you only get half shield by now from Vava this round because the eco is starting to drop a little.
This has been intense. We have seen gamble stacks. We have seen operator plays thrifties. Only
Get
one
out of
team
my
comes
way.
out on top though. We'll see what happens. It's a 5-stock on B main, and I think they're planning on hitting it fast. Vaselina might
Yuki's
try and
got
go for one
ult.
here.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
the knives Yuki sniped out of the air though. It doesn't matter.
Enemy remaining.
Oh my
Right,
lord.
swinging out both together to get the picks. And Prod by himself.
Just the two of them. Shut down that
Oh.
entire IQ. Pod nabs one. I don't know if he can get another though. No, doesn't work out.
Okay,
Oh.
out of
And we're now
And
seeing a
another
technical
disconnect.
issue from CAVA. It's a different player.
Poor combo, man.
It can't seem to have
No,
the.
they're back now. They're back
Okay.
now, I think. Wait, no,
Yeah,
I was looking at the wrong sky.
No, they're moving.
No, wrong sky. Look on the defense. The defense now.
Uh,
Yeah, they're pausing just for a moment. Gonna try and get Sky in.
okay.
Oh,
One
it's
thing I will say
reconnected
while
at
we
this point.
wait, this half has been the most diverse.
it has. Because you can't call it. It's already so
keeps
close to the
changing.
end.
Yeah.
I'd be careful if I was Falco right now. Chambers
Oh.
sneaking up and he's gone.
Spike down A.
Block the sight.
That's Sage gone. That's Essential out. Oh, but Chamber gets
Yuki
one more.
trying to get another.
Got your trail.
Chamber barely getting out with his life.
Vava,
but
don't-
the last two
Has
Vava
number?
members are squished.
CAVA has numbers.
Last player
Oh.
standing.
And she is able to get Spike, but I don't know. They're coming after her.
How much else Stiff can do? What a snap onto the head, but it's not going to be
Oh.
enough. It's an even game, ladies and gentlemen.
This is so diverse. Oh my god.
What, they're calm? No, it's not.
No. Shut up, I'm talking about this game.
No, I know.
Am I?
Wait, are we actually talking strategy now?
Uh-oh.
This
no.
might.
Okay.
Well,
Oh,
they
no,
did
we
have
have
one more
another
disconnect.
That's...
Oh, Lord.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
Somebody's got to win by 2 here. Get
I
the
got
third
so
team.
excited. I'm like, wait, strategy talk now? Discuss what's going wrong and what's going right?
This has probably been.
Fill the silence. Fill the silence.
This has probably been one of the more technical difficulty games in
Oh,
terms
definitely.
of reconnecting and having to, and disconnecting.
Already
It's
2 timeouts. I don't know what else to say.
And that's just this round. That's not even counting, the previous.
Oh, yeah. Lord.
Not only has
they-
it been the most diverse and intense, it's also been the most technical issues.
Mhm.
Truly a nail biter, if you ask me.
It's got everything you want for all your needs.
You're not even allowed to reach the conclusion. No, we have to disconnect someone every few rounds.
You'll
Nadia's
never
back
know.
and kicking though.
Come back next year on our new season of Who Will Win.
I believe Chamber going around the map trying to get that up, but Nadia might try and get aggro with it first. And we're seeing a similar B hit from Vava, but
They
it's
are so
Plastilina. It's the same duo holding the site. Can they keep up their pressure? Brutal, a snipe in his name. And they're
They're gonna
forced
back out.
They're forced to leave. They're gone. They're gone. But wait, Yuki might try and get one of his own here. He's here for the pressure. He's here to maybe just get one. Not just yet, though. As they begin their rotates, but Yuki is going to try and get this working. Spotted, though, from the jump peak. And the B main hit actually is returning. It doesn't matter, though. Reyna.
Reyna's able to get a pick.
The numbers are just dwindling down, down, and down for Vava. As the duelists are once again holding their sight. Their dominance made clear
Last
with the
player
help of Chamber
standing.
as Prod falls next. It's just Snack. But what can Snack do? He's got Plastilina. But more approaching.
Oh!
Snack might be able to make
She
this
able to
work,
get
but
two
it's
at
not
least?
gonna work out.
It's starting to swing back into CAVA's favor now.
Yeah, I think
Vava with the lead.
we might see a CAVA win here.
And worst of all, Vava is on the eco now. Either they force, or they let it, or they accept overtime.
I would love to see overtime.
It would definitely be a different dynamic to switch back, for Vava to switch back on
Together.
defense.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not so entirely sure. Kava's momentum has been absolutely rolling.
Very true.
Do we reheat that?
No.
We're trying to see some mid control here.
Bird for information gets nothing.
Oh, and they're gonna
See,
they're gonna
Vava
mid
kinda
control
played
over to A.
Oh, ran through the smoke just a little bit. I don't think they know. I don't think Kava's aware just how much space they're losing right now, though. Look at this.
Oh, and they're
Oh,
able
look
to get
at
a
this.
pick on the chamber.
Nadia retaliates though. But now look, it's a B here coming in this fight in their spawn. Yuki has invaded. They're trapped.
Oh, and
They have to find some way to
took it back
rotate,
to
and they
B.
haven't even accounted for Prod. Prod might be able to find not A here. Not quite yet. The shorty's coming in, but it's not going to be enough to finish it. As Prod says, he's dipping.
Oh, and he's able to get him.
He got
Oh, and he
him
got.
off guard.
Oh,
Well, Vava has numbers right now.
they do, but
I think CAVA has to make a decision. Do they try and retake this, or do they save that operator all the way back there in vents?
Omen's in heaven.
Last player.
Oh no, it's
Oh.
not going off your Omen. It
I don't-
falls apart.
I don't think he expected to be triple peaked.
No, I don't think he expected that either. That
And
was so many bullets.
This tie,
That
11 game here, 11 all.
11-11. It was 10-10. Now it's 11-11.
Absolute nail biter, I'm telling you. CAVA might even throw in another op. They have the econ too.
Need a drop.
Excuse me.
You're excused.
We're gonna see a bit of a spread out default from Vava. They slowly took mid last time. I wonder if they're gonna try and replicate that success. We're not seeing any mid focus this time from California. Even last time, or even previous rounds, they've had their trip watching mid, but it doesn't look like it's gonna happen. It's gonna be all up to Jet to secure it, but no, just like last time, Vava's gonna be able to walk up and take the space. Or are they? Jet and Sky have grouped up on B Heaven. And that bird is gonna tag something, tell them the information that someone or something is there. But wait a
Dog.
minute, Dibs has walked out. No one was watching main. It's all up to Reyna to hold the site. But Dibs waiting. The support is rolling
Snack
in.
size
This is
coming
not
up.
looking good.
Oh,
Oh, and he's able to
You
pick it
should
off.
Fair enough.
It's down to a 5v2.
Numbers involved in favor
God.
now. The momentum keeps
Spike
switching. It's going
planted.
back and forth.
Chamber does have an op with
Vava
Broad
is
sitting
looking
right
at
there.
match points. A clean shot to the head by Chamber. Jet's been spotted. But how much more can you really do? You still have 4 defenders to secure
Oh,
out.
Chamber able to get
But
another
they
one.
get theirs. It's a 2v2. This is very doable.
Shadows traveling.
We're gonna try, find some way, somehow make this work. A tap on the spike.
on.
Maybe
Oh!
someone goes for it. It's a victory for CAVA. Somehow.
okay. And unless they tie this, Kava wins.
It was looking so good for Vava this round.
I think
And now
they
it's
lost
CAVA
Evan, and
with the
that was
match
it.
points.
Chamber
Match
picking up
point.
those 2 picks really made a tie difference there in how that ran.
Oh.
Look at
Everything
this
about that
though.
makes it
They're
work.
they're thinking it's gonna be an
Oh.
A push, and so far it looks like they're guessing right.
This is gonna be
Oh,
fun.
So,
this is gonna be
Lord.
interesting.
This
is
should be a
gonna interesting.
very, very interesting.
Hold on to your seats, everybody.
Does Vava come out on top, or does it end the exact way it all started? With
Dude,
a
this is going
5-on-5 fight.
This is intense.
Vava starts scaling up just a little bit slowly though. Here comes the blind. They're scared off.
I don't think they
Valve,
realize
Valve,
everybody's
I
there.
think I'd get out, yeah. They just heard like 3 pieces of utility.
But they're
all
they're
in their
holding
face,
on
paying
though.
no
They're
respect, but
they're
just-
they're not gonna rotate just yet.
They're trying to fake it just a little bit. Even Omen investing an entire ult just to make sure that the
now
site is
Sky
secure.
is coming back. It looks like to A to try to help the Chamber, just to make sure that they're not trying to play, come
The
back.
mind games are being played by Vava right now. But Chamber on top of some
Top.
flowers. You still have to clear that.
I don't think they're gonna
I don't
expect. Yep.
think you do. He's gone.
Spike
And
down
the-
A.
And that's a spike
They don't
down.
know the
jig
Sky's
is up.
back there,
The
too.
rotates are coming in. Sky gonna get
Oh,
bad for it,
able to
though.
get
Yuki
Chamber.
Also gets one. Yuki has scaled up. Falls. Nadia barely hanging on to that part of the map. It could have been so bad for
Oh, and Blisty.
Kava?
The numbers are in favor, but
I've
Vava
got your
trying to
trail.
make it work
Oh.
somehow. And Odin missed it. It's just
Spike
Dibs
down
left.
A.
Only so much longer to go. He's
Oh,
behind
no.
the hangable box.
And they're
They're
blind.
spraying.
Ah, the
Defenders
spray.
win.
NC.
And what a
Here's-
matchup overall. I mean, for real. Like,
You are telling me, my friend. Every moment of that series was filled with just non-stop action and entertainment besides, the occasional disconnect. We won't acknowledge that, though. It didn't happen here.
Yeah. Toad.
but yeah, Kava taking the win after best of 3. Yeah, Vava coming out swinging hard the first round, being able to get that, and Kava coming back. It's crazy. And this last round was just a testament of how much back and forth there truly was between these two teams.
Yeah.
Truly, teams on even skill levels. By far, one of the most entertaining matches I have commentated thus far.
So next week will be round 3, and they will be facing whoever is losing from the IDVA, ITCA over WAVA. So we'll see what matchup that is next week when we come back to you. This is a great matchup.
I wonder if they go and fight Wava again, but with their full rosters, get that match they truly deserved.
I think if Wava can have all 5 players, I really do think they're going to do a lot of damage the second half of the season. So I'm anxious to see how they come out.
Oh yeah.
But Vava still obviously very much, in it. This is just mid-season invitational. There's a whole second half of the season after, March is going on, and we've got some players. They're going to check out, some of these streams to, maybe see what they did wrong, see what the, any patterns that may emerge, as Sage would put it, from some of these teams. Yeah, I'm doing the call-outs.
I applaud, my friend. We got the Valorant voice lines coming in now.
There you go. But we shall see what Vava has in store, as well as the rest of these teams, second half of the season. But yeah, that's it for tonight.
GG's.
Good job, CAVA. Good job, Vava. Both teams, but CAVA coming out on top. Week 2.
Such an extraordinary match.
Until next week.